What's good? It's your boy Jody Joe. Welcome to Jody's Corner Live. Welcome. This is episode 16. We're a little bit weird today because we missed 16 last week because we had that event for my son. But welcome everybody. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, people.
Ow!
What's up, panel? HT3, what's goody with you, man?
What's up? Oh.
That's HT3 over there, y'all.
Kind of dark.
I
HT
apologize in advance for all the podcast listeners for that. I apologize.
But it's going to happen every week. Know that.
And to the right of HT3 is J3. Of J3
What's up? Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Peace. Love.
You having a good morning, bro?
Yeah, man. Morning's good, man. You know, energy. Let's get this thing started. Let's talk about these. Because E3 weekend, man, it's a lot of
these games,
speculations going on right now. You know
bro.
What I mean?
To my left, that's one of Joe Genji, bro.
What's going on, everybody? That. Triple. Good morning. Happy Monday. Gaming. Let's get it.
For sure. And, of course, you guys know I am your boy, Jody Joe of Jody's Corner. Welcome to Jody's Corner Live. Thank you, everybody who is listening on the podcast. Shout out to everybody. There's a couple of things that I want to start off with first. Come and join us Friday, June 21st.
Come and join us.
From 4 to 10 p.m. Friday, June 21st from 1237 West 134th Street in Gardena, California. The Just Us League has done a deal with State Brewing Company for a barcade celebration. Come and join and meet the Just Us League. We will all be there. Games, food, drinks. Come pull up. Be live on the stream. There will be a Smash Brothers tournament up there. There will be Marvel vs. Capcom arcades right next to where we are going live from. There will be the couch. There might be the table. There will be a chance for you to get on the live stream on Jody's Corner, man, guys. Come tell your friends. Hey, 18 or under can come because it is a pub. It is a brewery, not a traditional bar. So if you're 18 and younger, bring your friends. If you're 18 and over, bring your friends. Bring your friends and family. Everybody is invited to come and meet the Just Us League. And if you don't care about us, it's still a barcade with lots of food and beer that you guys could partake in. Not saying it's actually free, but we're working on something to get something for our subs.
and I'm letting
for me.
I'm letting you guys know now that in Smash, anybody can get it.
Don't nobody want to hear that.
I don't think I'm gonna lose any games, any matches. People are whacking the stream when it comes to Smash. K-Dot still don't want to see me. My secret weapon is Bowser, and if anybody want to come and step forth and come get it, you guys can.
Is this Bowser or Ken talking?
Both.
I'll tight.
Both.
All right.
Pit. Snake.
Oh.
King K. Rool.
All I need is Ridley and Simon.
Hey, Greninja.
Castlevania.
I do need to play with another character, though. I need to find somebody. I was starting Snake, and then you all of a sudden, I'm your Snake.
I was using Snake at the beginning.
But
I laid off, though.
You dropped him. And then I started to try to pick him up. And then all of a sudden, I'm using Snake now. I read that text. I said, this sucker. You don't claim all the characters.
Hey, you not.
I was playing with Snake. I was going to try to learn him. I told you I was going to try to learn him.
Have Snake.
So drop him.
Have him.
Fine. All right, for sure.
All right.
At least let me try.
So really, Simon Snake?
Yeah, let me try Snake. And then if it don't work out, I'll be like, nah, he ain't for me.
But the way you work and anything like that, you got to have time to play with Snake.
I know.
So it's
I
not
need to try him out.
Really just go smash in Simon. So Snake is like tactics, bro. Yeah. Like you gotta have time to.
It's bombs and stuff. It's easy.
Oh, it's okay.
I just gotta learn which one is what. My problem is learning which move does what.
Okay.
Once I learn that, once I know with that, and I could execute it on demand, bombs away.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how type of person. But hey, guys, this is going to be a great stream. We got a slew of topics, like you guys already know. Yeah, First topic we talking about today is simple. We're doing an Xbox press conference recap. So you guys may or may not know that yesterday was Microsoft's time to show themselves in front of the world and show them what they're bringing to the table. There was a lot of rumors and speculation about what Microsoft would actually bring as far as a console, as far as games. Phil Spencer hyped up the show. 60 games that they were going to show. They had a huge event, Keanu Reeves, and a lot of spectacle, Lego Lamborghinis and whatnot. Was it a success? Was it? I don't know. That's what we're here to talk about. HT3, you were in the chat trolling away. How did you feel, you trolling mother freaker, about the Xbox?
Trolling.
You were trolling, bro.
What'd I say?
Hating. Xbox hate.
Hold on.
Xbox hate.
Hold on. The first like 6 games were trash, and then I stopped commenting because they started to get better. So the first few games wasn't all that. Y'all even said, "Oh, they're trying to get these first few games out the way." Man, I wish I had a slate of what games were
good
in order.
Okay,
but I know I'm just go with the games that stood out to me. The Code hit me with a video of the Jedi game. Actual gameplay. I guess they showed that. I didn't see all of the E3 Microsoft, but I seen most of it, and he showed me gameplay of that, and it looks kind of it looks tight. It needs work, but it's Star Wars, so I'm gonna get it day one, just check it out, But it seemed that the movement of the gameplay of Joker from Gotham, it seemed kind of stiff, kind of clunky, Yeah. It seemed kind of stiff, but I don't know when's the release date of it.
November 22nd or something
of this year.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, they need to iron out some.
Them Wookiees look weak.
Yeah. It just seemed kind of like stiff movement.
I thought it was more of a freelance. Like it felt.
I wish they would have went back to the Star Wars to the
Force Unleashed.
No. That game was cool, but it was just too short for me. It seemed like they just did too much with his powers. It was kind of like it's kind of like a superhero more than a Jedi. I felt that they should have went back to Obi-Wan on Xbox. The first Xbox, Obi-Wan. Yeah. You played it before, Ronan? It seemed more loose, like a Jedi. Jedis are loose and free flowing and stuff. This gameplay seemed kind of like dare I say it, like God of War. God of War is like stiff and like he can't even jump. I know he could jump. The Jedi could jump, but it seemed like just super stiff. But still, I'm gonna get it. I was excited about that. Just the overall presentation of Microsoft of Xbox, it was cool for what it was. I'm excited for the Project Scarlet.
Yeah,
correct. Scarlet.
Correct.
She should have came out. Scarlett Johansson.
It would have been tight. But it seemed like they're going. Is that going to be a console? Because it seemed like
it's console.
Okay. And they said it's going to be 4 times as fast as the Xbox One.
X.
That's when I heard that, I'm thinking, yeah, that's all good and stuff. But how much this thing gonna cost?
$499.
If it's 4 times as fast as the Xbox One X, and that crap costs what, 5, 6? 5? This gonna come out at least like around 7. 4 times as fast. Like,
well, that's the whole part of the dated technology. So if you go to 2020, what was hot now won't be expensive then. So it'll drop in
this
price.
game looked lit too, though.
Yeah.
Cyberpunk.
Yeah. It does. Is that the second game or first?
This was like the 15th or some shit that they showed.
No. I mean the actual game.
Oh, I don't know.
Because
it's my first time ever seeing.
Because I was seeing T-Pain. I was seeing in chat to where people were hyped about it.
That's her off of X-Men. We were just talking about her.
People were hyped about the gameplay. Oh, Cyberpunk. Mm-hmm. It almost seemed like they played it before.
Probably, yeah. I heard they showed some type of video.
Oh,
footage.
okay. But
Yeah, they
but
did.
this
I
is
heard
the
they
first
showed video
game of the
footage.
franchise. This is the
I
first
think
game.
it's the first thing. It's the
Okay.
original thing, I think.
Okay.
Original IP.
This
Because-
one seemed more like a trailer though, but I think the last time they showed us some in-game footage of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
It
Him driving
it seemed
around
like
the city,
because
showing the cars and stuff.
because I was looking in chat and they were saying like, oh man, this game gonna be lit. It's gonna be fire. I'm just going off of the trailer, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, it seemed cool. Keanu in there. It seemed like a futuristic kind of like I don't know what the Infamous kind of it looks kind of like
Shout out to John Wick,
Infamous mixed with like what's that one game where you can hack
Prototype?
everything?
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs.
Oh, yeah,
Watch
Watch
Dogs.
Dogs, yeah.
Watch Dogs.
I got that vibe too.
The first Watch Dogs was tight.
Yeah.
The second, not so much. But yeah, that game do look cool. And then it was some anime type game. I don't know the name, but it was two. It was a warrior and a princess, but they both had powers. Oh, I wish I knew the name. Chat help me out. It was a pink princess and like a blue swordsman fighting monsters together. Oh, I don't know if it was Square. I don't know if it was it was from Bandai.
Fantasy. It wasn't Fantasy Star, was it? It wasn't Fantasy Star.
No.
All right,
It-
you're talking about the one that looked like Angel Mine. I know exactly what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because I was laughing at it.
Yeah, that looked cool too. But Gears of War, Gears 5, that looks tight, man. It seemed like I don't want to be like oh man, like women shouldn't be at the head of Gears of War 5, but seemed like because when I played Gears of War, the guy with the bandana, he was the main guy, you know, and it seemed like now like they're focusing more towards a woman, you know. It was like a many looking woman, like her face was changing, it was going in and out, coming back. That was cool, but and now she's the face, and like the guys like on like the sideline and stuff like that. You know, I don't know. Hey, I was just saying like, man, the dude should have still been, you know, at the forefront, but I guess times are changing to where they want a lot of more female leads in games. You know,
How do you feel about this game? Dying Light 2? What do you know about that?
I played the first Dying Light. It was with zombies.
Yeah, zombies is a popular genre now
Yeah.
amongst games. My goodness.
No reason.
Malai said he'll pass on that.
Dying Light. I played the first. The first one was cool. Zombies came out in daytime. You had to go scavenge and you had to go get supplies, get food, help out people, do missions. And then when it came to nighttime, the zombies became more vicious, and like bigger ones came out, and like you couldn't hold them off. You know, you had to run from them. But
What
that
up, PJ Phantom?
that concept is cool. I mean, but again, zombie movies and games are, I don't want to say they played out, man, but we seen them all
unoriginal, overused.
Zombies, war, future. It's all the same, man.
This was a turning point for me, bro. Once I saw this right here, Lego Forza.
No, it's his own game.
Let's get on that. I mean, let me chime in.
Oh,
Okay,
and Lego.
They're making a lot of Lego games, and I get it. It's
Lego is fire.
This for the kids, not to me. If
Lego,
I play
the Lego games are good, bro. They really are. It's about.
If I play a game, I don't want to be no Legos in there. You know what I mean? Like I was hyped. They showed a preview.
That's Star Wars, bruh. All the episodes.
Hold on,
Lego, bro.
Hold on. For me personally, when I seen that first a long time ago in the galaxy, I was hyped. Then the next scene, a Lego Darth Vader, and it was like jokey.
He was
Like
like,
he cut off Luke's hand, and then he was like, oh.
I'm sorry.
What?
That was funny.
No,
though.
it was funny, but I didn't want it to be funny because that was a serious moment. They made jokes of it. I didn't like that.
Lego's parodies, bro. That's just what it is, man. It's
that Lego Forza. Who gonna buy that? Who gonna buy Lego Forza?
Children.
That's what I mean.
Children.
This was the most key.
So you gonna buy the Lego Star Wars and you gonna play it?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
No,
I think we've forgotten that kids don't want things that are made for kids. That's why they get Call of Duties and stuff. They don't care about no freaking Lego.
So who
bruh.
is this game for?
Make believe
for us.
children.
Kids.
Make believe children.
What? Kids love Lego games.
Bruh.
My son is a huge fan
I
of
know.
anything Lego.
I know that, Joe.
All the games.
He
But
likes
Lots
Lego
of
though.
kids. That's,
He likes Lego. So
how do you
some
think the
kids-
Lego games got popular? Because all the kids play with Lego.
But
Toys are dead except for Lego.
Some kids don't like Legos though.
Bruh, all kids love Lego, bruh.
Really?
Let me tell you something.
Lego
Let me tell you something.
imagination. You
Without
build
Lego,
them. You're
Toys R
building.
Us would have went out of business 5 years ago, bruh. There's toys and then there's Legos, bruh.
And then there's
Legos is the
imagination.
number one seller of any toy ever, bruh.
I think it's
Building's fun.
it's a difference from having Legos, building Legos, and then playing a game
It's
that's
not.
made of Legos.
It's
But
not.
you're-
But
but
my
you're
son is a
using that
huge
brand.
example, bro. He did nothing but play with the toys. He saw a commercial of Lego Jurassic. Oh, Lego in the video. I want it. Game. Then he got Lego Minecraft. Then he got
But
Lego Star Wars.
what about
he got
this?
3 Lego Star Wars games.
What about-
he has 2 Lego Batman games.
the question is, how many kids have an Xbox?
It's a cum shot, bro, because you play with the Legos and you see the games with the same pieces you used to build them with.
Yeah,
That's epic
I get you on that.
for a kid.
I get not well in general.
You
Like
spend all your time with these little pieces, and then you see the same pieces. Batman gets knocked in the bit. Oh, you got to build them back with the same pieces that you build your own Batman with.
I think
all jokes aside,
I think
all jokes aside,
Legos are cool because you could build, and then I don't think you could build the Lego pieces in the game. If they had like a virtual Lego building game, maybe, but just because he built a Batman and then he see the same Batman that he built, he can play with it.
Yeah.
I think the fact that
Imagination.
that the building use your own imagination
Bruh.
is what's doing it, not a game
You
that's
got
made of
that straight,
Legos.
my freaking wallet. Freaking, I can't even afford them all.
go for it.
No. I'm gonna go back.
Go
Hold on,
ahead.
motherfucker. Let's use that as an example. I know
Okay.
Ronan wants to chime in too.
Yeah.
He had a good question too.
all right, hold on.
For sure.
Let's use this as a real world example. We played Yu-Gi-Oh! Based off that trash TV show that didn't even play the cards right.
whoa, what
Just
trash show?
seeing the cards in the show
that show's tight.
made us come. And them cards they weren't playing like we were playing in real life. It was nothing like how we were playing. It was just seeing a Celtic Guardian, a Blue Eyes White Dragon in the TV show that made us feel good. I remember when Mirror Force got revealed in that alleyway and Obelisk still punched through that motherfucker. Just seeing Mirror Force made us leak, bro.
Come to life.
But
Yeah, bro.
But
I
the
mirror-
activate
the
Mirror
mirror-
Force.
the mirror.
And the mirror came.
Yeah.
Obelisk didn't give a freak. That's how it is for kids. They
Alright.
see, I know that Lego piece.
It was a little different for
Listen
you.
up.
Y'all remember that conversation? Jerry, the phone here. Hey man,
Getting his cards.
What's up, dog? Hey, Toys R Us got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. What you talking about, dog?
Yeah,
Toys R Us got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. We could play like the show.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Got on the bus, got Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It was more than that though.
We had to learn it was nothing like the show. We had to
Just
learn how to play the card game. We were trying to play like the show, but it wasn't working.
it didn't make no sense.
Just bring them all out.
yeah.
J3's common sense kicked in and says, but why is this flute of summoning dragons say special summon 2 dragons if you could just bring them out?
And that was a light bulb. Bing. Wait, let's read these cards.
Wait, where's the rule book? Can we get a rule book in here? We had to learn. This ain't nothing like the TV show, man.
Yeah,
that
you
fool Kaiba summoned 3 blue eyes. I summoned blue eyes.
Yeah.
What?
That would have been no. But the way they played that game in the show would have been cool because yes, you can summon stuff, and you only have 4,000 life points.
2,000.
2,000 in the beginning. And Kaiba changed it
2,000,
to
bruh.
4,000 when they went to
2,000,
Battle
but-
City.
You couldn't attack direct.
You can attack directly.
Yeah.
That's kind of tight.
Yo,
That's kind of
shit.
tight. It was a balance. It was a balance. Cause you can attack
Man,
directly.
I gotta catch you slipping with 1 Celtic to my blue eyes, and that's a white. My dude. That's a
Dead,
white.
bruh. Better put them in defense.
everything was in defense. I summoning in defense. Come on, bro. I summoned the giant soldier of stone in defense mode.
That's more so just to show off the cards because they did come to life. So it looked better face up defense where somebody like this versus just a set card. Just a set card.
Man-Eater Bug, Savage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Dead, bro.
Yep.
Nah, I would kill this man. It was worth it. Nah, honestly.
Crimson says Lego Star Wars day one for him. Go ahead, J3, because Rona also wanted to chime in too.
Go ahead, because I already talked.
Yeah,
your question when you were saying like what was the game for like kids and adults, I think Microsoft kind of rides that fine line between family games and adventure games, but you got to think like the franchises that they picked I thought were unique. He was just speaking on Lego Star Wars. I like the Lego Indiana Jones. Those were fire.
Yeah, I was gonna speak on that. I was gonna speak on that.
They're all good, bro.
Yeah,
they're all
cool.
good. They pay homage to the source.
I just don't.
Didn't they do a
I don't
Marvel
feel
one
like
too? That was fun.
They got many Marvel ones.
And they got mini Marvel cartoon shows.
Yeah, and like it brings like a little dynamic. That co-op, that multiplayer, people can jump in anytime. You don't have to think as much. It's just like get in, fast-paced adventure. And it's a brand that's similar to kids, like Legos. It's cool.
Flash, you like Lego?
I'm not saying that I'm checking for it, but
Is Lego fire?
I hate Lego.
Yeah, they can hear you.
You know,
Lego games is a good adventure game. I love the way the Lego games are played, and they have a great concept and the comedy in it, like the parody, like you said. Lego has a great parody and a great comedy in the game, which keep you informed in the game and keep your attention into the game. That's why the Lego games are selling really great for both kids and adults.
Adults play Lego games too, bro.
I don't.
It's true.
I don't see a full-grown man popping in a Lego game. I don't see that.
Twitch.
Besides you.
George R.
Burn. I'm gonna say besides you.
Well, I don't play
a full-grown a man in the house pays on bills or stuff like that. Some weed by real quick. Hey, bro, let me put some Lego, my dude. Hey, the Star Wars Lego, my G. Hey, my dude. I don't see that, my dude. I don't see that, bro. I don't see a full-grown man popping in Lego game. I don't see that. I'm sorry, I don't see that.
But that's
why was that blood so far to the cheek, bro? That
to the earlobe.
I thought you was Ryan Coogler from there.
My dude, I don't see no. My dude. What's up with that? That shit was leading, bro.
I thought you was Ryan Coogler for a minute. Hey, if I do something with that Legos.
Yeah, bro.
But no,
Paul Robinson said, I do that.
I do.
They're really right there.
Look,
All right.
look, I know what you're saying with the Legos, but like the thing is, I think
You're right, Revis.
I think one of the things what you're talking about, and I get it. You know, this is Xbox we're talking about. This is not Nintendo.
Yeah.
So that's the fine line right there. How many kids got an Xbox One, Xbox S, One X? Most kids will get PlayStation at the most, and then Nintendo. So for Xbox to go into that realm, I see what he's saying as far as like most Xbox game audience isn't going to go buy a Lego game. It's not really marketed on an Xbox level like that. Personally, you look at it like, okay, I see Nintendo getting it, and I see PlayStation. A lot of kids get PlayStation over Xbox. Xbox is really designed for an older audience. So
I got you on that.
That's the like, okay, what are you banking on? You know what I mean? When you look at it, you know, I know why JoJo got it, you know, right? Because we got it. You know what I mean? It's there for them. But the average kid,
the console,
oh,
okay.
So the average kid,
you give them. They have the. See a Switch.
That's why I said.
But no, what I'm saying is for Xbox to promote it, it looks like out of your 60 games,
Xbox be selling Lego.
Legos
bet is.
That's why I said that fine line.
It's best on Xbox, bro.
There's other franchises in there too.
What are you saying is
too. I mean, kids is playing Fortnite and Call of Duty and Halo and stuff. So they got brands for them.
Your kids probably won't say, "Dad, Mom, I want an Xbox." You know, they'll go more for I want a PS4 or something like that, right?
Yeah,
not true. Not true.
If they didn't know of it,
that's not true.
If they don't, I'm be honest with you. All the
Did he ask for Xbox? Did he ask for that?
Yeah, they want whatever they see, bro. That looks cool. What are you talking about? He wanted a Switch.
Well, Switch is kids.
But
it's
You
kid
just
friendly.
see it,
Whatever
you
system
kids see it,
Fortnite
they
is going
want
to
it,
be
bro.
on, they want it.
Yeah,
Whatever
they
system
want
has
whatever
Fortnite
they-
and Call of Duty,
But
they're going to get
Xbox
it.
is geared towards more the mature
mature
audience.
Teenagers. There's kids on there.
That's true.
no,
lots of-
there's kids on everything.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is where it's created and gravitated to. That's why it's weird seeing Xbox present kid games during the presentation. You're looking like, what are you doing, bro? Oh yeah, we got this new game. It's like, oh, you're in the wrong field right now. And it's like they're trying to, because you said it yesterday. It was like, oh, they see they're trying to go their Nintendo route. You know what I'm saying?
Is
Like
that game you were talking about, HC3?
Yeah, that one. That looks cool. That looks cool.
Mocking the heck out of this. He pulled a sword out of her chest, bro.
Yeah. Hey, reverse Dark Phoenix.
look at this. Look.
That look nice. Hey, that look nice. That look nice.
That's it?
That look nice,
Wow. You got A-Rock over there, red.
bruh.
He like this is.
He's over here coming right now, bro.
I've seen that before, bro. I've seen that Fire Emblem, bro. I've seen that before. It's the same old thing every time, bro.
But
For those of you
lies.
guys listening on the
Look
podcast,
weak.
Tales of Arise. We're looking at Tales of Arise.
No-
Tales of Arise
That's
from
nice.
Destiny.
No
That's what I like.
creativity, man. It's the same thing, bro. I choose the sword, and he's gonna go, okay.
That's the stuff that people like, bro. Not me, but
That turn brace got to go, though.
Man, people also like Ninja Turtle beat them up and until your villain turn red. They stopped doing that.
Ninja Turtle.
let me hit a couple of these
Side
donations.
Always
scrolls ain't
come
going-
up.
side
Always
scrolls
come up
ain't
They
with
going
all
you,
from
nowhere,
J3.
though.
Titan Games. All of them from Titan
Ninja
Games.
Turtle always come up with you, J3.
Oh, Double Dragon, whatever you want. Side scroll. The Simpsons.
Those ain't going nowhere. Those are
Titan Games dropped $5 on us to say HT3 60 games and only 2 were 4K quality. The rest of the 58 are rehashed. Ain't that some shit?
Yeah.
Well, PlayStation did it for years with
Correct.
their
He,
1080.
he has a short memory. He also says so much trash in one console.
But he's talking about Xbox story now.
I know.
Yeah, so,
And he also dropped $10
ooh, for sure.
to say
Money.
Lego games are nowhere near the top 25 best-selling games. No one buys that crap. Microsoft is trying to force that crap down your throat. I'm down for a good deep throat. Microsoft is just lazy.
Bro.
Titan Games is the ultimate PS fanboy, Xbox hater, bro.
Bro, when they came out with that car, it was in the shadows. When they did Forza, I'm like, that car look fire. The doors was up. Oh, that car look fire.
Yeah.
Rebuild
Lego.
it. Lego.
This car still look fire. It's a Lego
Ah,
car.
bro, stop.
Hey, Revis, I like Ninja Turtles. I don't know where y'all get that from.
He loves it.
No,
They
man.
think you don't like Ninja Turtles?
What the? They was
No.
on J3 then.
Confusion.
Yeah, bro.
There was a time with Psych.
Psychic, confusing, sideways, side blast, sleep.
That's funny.
Don't know J3.
I mean, this game looks
Yeah.
cool, but I mean, this E3, you know what I'm saying? You come in with the,
I've been there, done that.
you know, yeah, like
What is that?
4 players.
It's
Oh yeah. It's like Overwatch or something
Bleeding
like that.
Edge or something it's called like that. Is it? Is this it?
Apex
It is
Legends.
Borderlands.
Oh,
Borderlands.
Borderlands.
Yeah.
Apex
Borderlands.
Legends kind of feels like
It
that.
has that design to where like you could tell.
It's on every
It's
console
free right now on that Plus. I think it's like collection or something.
Yeah, I don't know. Jesus says Legos for kids at the end of the day, so why pick Forza? That was weird.
It's a race game.
Yeah.
It's a race game. Get kids in
Bro,
racing. I see that.
bro, no. If they should have made a racing game, Legos, it should have been an arcade racer, not a simulator. You know what I mean?
Right.
Sim racing is for kids probably play it,
Like an
but-
all-star racing kind of thing.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But
Sonic All-Star was
but
tight.
Yeah.
but for adults,
Facts.
like Gran Turismo and Forza, that's more mature racing games.
Simulator.
Why
Yeah,
why make
okay.
it Lego?
I don't
You know,
I didn't like that.
No,
Need for Speed, Burnout, The Crew.
I don't think it was
Burnout,
I don't-
baby.
make them
I don't
make them
think it was-
Lego.
I don't think it was Forza. It was
Burnout.
his
It was
own-
Forza.
It was his
Forza.
own Lego game, and they
But it was
combined it
Forza.
with the same trailer. Because it had
Man,
two,
that was a
it had-
Lego Forza game.
No,
That was
it
Lego
had, it had
Forza,
two,
bro.
It had 2 games on the pan out. So when they showed the
one Lego and one probably regular Forza. It was Lego Forza.
Lego Forza.
but it wasn't in the. I'm saying it wasn't the Forza game though. It was like they combined both trailers together. Because when you watched it, all right, go watch it. When you watch it, you'll see it panned out and it had Lego something and then it had Forza 4. So I think they just combine trailers. I don't know.
Forza kid out. It's not for all gamers. A 10-year-old can pick up Forza.
Oh, he said it was
play the game.
It was an expansion. It was an expansion.
Play the game, but they're not gonna play it for long.
What's your favorite simulator racing game series?
I'm not a fan of those.
Not a fan of those?
Yeah, I'm arcade all day.
Arcade.
That's a clean
Need for Speed all day.
You remember Jet Moto?
Here it is.
Yes.
Lego
Yes.
Speed
Yes.
They need to
Champions.
revamp that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Forza Horizon 4.
Love
Lego Speed Champions.
Jet Moto.
Hey, I love
Part of
Jet
the Forza
Moto.
game.
Jet Moto was Sega?
Sony.
But what was the console?
PS1.
It was PS1?
Mhm.
I thought
One
it was
and two.
Sega. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
The sequel.
Jet Moto?
Yeah.
Fire.
Same company that did Twisted Metal 1 and 2.
Yeah.
Single track.
Hey,
Wave Race was tight.
that flight
That was the counter to
that flight simulator looks boring as heck.
Bruh, I'm feeling that 100%.
That looks.
I love them. I love airplane
Nah,
games.
that's when you go, hey dog, hey look this, look.
I love
I'm about
airplane games, bro.
Bruh.
Hey, I'm up in that shit, bro.
Who excited to fly a jumbo jet, my G?
Me.
Me.
I
Why?
had Jet
So
toys.
much conviction in that me.
Wait.
Jumbo jet.
You didn't get
What?
as a,
What? Shit.
as a youngling, I always used to ask my
Right.
mom for the airplane. I would fly him around the house. Shoot, I would land him on the coffee table.
You would fly. You would play.
Imagination.
planes, buses, semi
You would play.
trucks.
You would play.
No
like,
traffic.
like this
Those good
with
days.
the jumbo jet.
Yeah.
With the big old. Okay, guys, we're landing. We made it to Mexico, guys. All aboard.
Yeah.
What?
Imagination.
You never played with an airplane?
A jumbo jet.
Yeah, an airliner.
A big ass jumbo jet.
First of all,
No.
they had planes,
Triple
jets,
landing.
and jumbo jets. They had all the planes that you could think of.
The planes, yes. If you
It
can't planes,
has all that.
but a thick ass jumbo jet,
An
bro.
airliner, United
That's boring.
Airways.
That's boring.
It's not,
Hey, you
bro.
know what's
It's
fun?
not.
Hey, you know what's fun?
Up here, my brother, is where the imagination takes place and everything gets unlocked.
So it was fun for you to take imaginary people across the country to other states and stuff like that, like in your mind.
I wasn't even taking them to other states. I was just flying around the house.
Come to the kitchen. We're landing in the kitchen in 5
Yeah.
minutes.
Yeah.
5 minutes.
That's crazy.
Take off.
bro.
If you
Come
look to your
on,
left,
bro.
you'll see the toaster, and the toast is done.
Y'all never play. Hey
Sounds
man,
tight.
y'all never play with airplane. Y'all never got a toy plane as a kid.
Bro, hella gay.
Hey, you know.
Plane, yes, planes, little planes. But you talking about just the jumbo jet, bro.
Look, I'm gonna be honest with
First
you.
of all,
how does
what
that
you're
look
s-
appealing?
what you're saying
It's
to
a
me
jumbo
sounds
jet.
weak.
How?
Don't no kid want a regular plane like the Wright brothers plane with a propeller in the front. That's weak. Give me that jet.
All right.
Jet, jumbo jets, two different things.
Give me the jumbo jet. Give me the United Airways flight 747.
It's like a kid playing with a MTA. Like those long
I used to play with those too.
Get off my bus.
Yeah,
You
I
are
wanted
not.
I wanted metro buses, school buses, semi trucks with the trailer. I
I
played with all that stuff, bro. Greyhound
What you
buses.
talking about? Hey, dog.
I play with things
Hey,
that
man,
look
action
cool.
scenes over here.
Hey, he was born in
Hot Wheels.
He was born in 1960. Give him a chance, bro. No, just go.
Hot Wheels, bro.
Hot Wheels, man.
Things that look visually cool to kids. A jumbo jet or MTA or regular
Jody, you
like
ain't
a tugboat.
you're not alone, Jody. I play with the same thing. I'm just teasing you. It's
Yeah.
funny. I played with the airplanes. I played with the buses, the trains.
Yeah.
I used to, me and my
So
dad.
why you let me out here so long?
It
Why you let me over here to
it
fly?
It was
You let me
funny.
over here to fly.
It was funny. It was funny.
Freak.
It was funny because you was so much convincing. Me, I played like. I'm like, all right. No, real stuff.
No one had to. I'm like,
We
what
all
the
play.
freak?
I play with my airplanes, dinosaurs. You know what I mean? And one of my favorite things was the trains. We would build the trains.
Yeah, trains
and
too.
then have
Fire,
the remote control cars in the house. The airplane, the airplanes. I had the one, the 747, but we used to have one that had the string, and you put it, you start up, and we used to go right behind, right there where we get our haircut at, right in the parking lot, just going around and stuff like that. So I play with my airplanes, bro.
Man, your childhood was sucked. What did you play with?
Wait, no,
Video
no,
games.
No. That we talking about is different. You
No, I had the airplane, like imagination. Bro,
It's a full die-cast metal plane.
and it was even worse for me. A certain part of being poor, bro. That VO5, bro, and a hangar, airplane, bro.
Oh, helicopters too.
Yep.
anything.
Those cool. Those cool.
It's the same thing as a plane.
No. We
Anything high tech.
the remote control.
No, bro. Just
Nah,
a helicopter.
it's
a metal helicopter. About
an
that
imagination,
big,
bro.
A spinning propeller and your imagination. That's all you need.
And then Transformers, robots in disguise.
That's different. That's different.
Hey, them cars turn.
Remember the Tonka trucks? They were like real heavy. The steel
Tonka
ones?
trucks. I couldn't
Yeah.
afford
Tonkas
Tonka, so I
was
had
huge,
Blanca.
man.
Tonka
but-
trucks.
Blanca.
I like those. I like those. I like
I
those.
couldn't afford
I like
Tonka
those.
trucks.
I like those.
Remember when they put love in the vehicles? They were heavy.
Hey, grew up
Whoa,
rich.
whoa,
He grew up rich, bro.
What's that mean?
Grew up rich.
You like dump trucks, but you tripping on planes?
Tonka trucks.
HC3.
The name of it.
HC3 race
Tonka
cars.
trucks.
You
He
mess
was
with
that
Uncle
kid
Joe?
that had that little
High-
play set with the tool and
High
shit.
wheel.
Look at I'm
High
building,
wheel.
mommy.
High wheels.
Remember Uncle Joe cars? RC Tyco? You mess with
Yeah,
those?
yeah, those.
Yeah.
That's
But a random jumbo jet, I just can't get with that. Like, man, that seems boring.
Man, you're missing out on some excellent
Those is
fun.
fun, too.
Imagination, bro.
Man, that imagination run wild,
With a
bro.
Batman action
Storytelling.
figure and a Spider-Man and Wolverine and some airplanes.
There's a lot you can do with that.
I had
Shoot.
that, but it
Yeah.
just I didn't have it for a jumbo jet.
Bro, I remember I got an
You ain't
Echo
never had
1.
a helicopter rescue people
Oh,
from the
man.
bathtub. Drown
We're talking about jumbo jets, bro. Ain't that much you can do with a jumbo jet.
You fly it around.
fly it around.
You land it. You go against stormy weather. You go through somersaults.
You
Ooh,
might
go
crash.
in. Everybody, hold on.
You got to rebuild
A
it.
jumbo jet will
Put it
go
back
through
up.
somersaults.
Yeah,
Imagination.
That's an 8-year-old boy.
That's where imagination
Better believe it.
They do lots of things, bro.
Yeah. Up, watch the ding-a-ling.
Oh wow! Watch the-
You in the
watch
water with that
watch the
thing, bro.
ding-a-ling.
Man, y'all
Hey.
tripping, man. I used to have fire trucks and semi trucks that had cars on the back.
That's tough.
Yeah,
I used to
man.
load the cars up onto the
You
thing.
can do anything.
I remember
Kid.
when
Buses.
Nothing you
I
can't do.
remember when I got my first Ecto 1, bro. Happy, bro. Ghostbuster car, bro. That junk. It had the little click. Oh, tight, man. Y'all play with all that stuff, bro. You imagination.
Man, Squash Eyeball said he had a rubbered rat doll that he played with till he was 10.
Yeah, I had me. Everybody had a Godzilla. Everybody had a some type of weird reptile dinosaur figure that's super hard plastic, bro.
K-Dot stupid. That was funny, K-Dot.
Yeah, he's trashing all his friends who love planes. Yeah, that's you, bro.
he told
So
them
we
all-
know when we get on the airplane, who's gonna be the first to say, "Get me off this airplane."
So back to the topic, man.
Yeah.
So Executive One says here are the games that he's hyped for: Cyberpunk 2077, Starfield, Elder Scrolls, Modern Warfare, and Ghost of Tsushima. Okay, so Flash gives that his thumb of approval.
You heard it.
There's that Game of Thrones game, that George R.R. Martin game.
That's the Elder Scroll.
There's two on there I like. Yeah.
Elder Scroll.
I
That's
think
the ones who makes
Yeah.
Dark Soul. The
Yeah,
Dark Soul
I
creator.
got hyped. I got hyped when I seen JJR, and I'm like, oh man, it's
didn't
gonna
show
be it's gonna be some kind of Game of Thrones game. It would have been tight.
Yeah, but it didn't show nothing. I
No,
was
it
waiting
was
for
something
him
else.
to show
It was like a
Elden
like
Rings, it
Scrolls.
said.
Yeah,
Elden Rings, yeah.
yeah. I
It's from the
Shout
makers
to
of Dark
Lewis.
Souls and stuff.
yeah. It looked like a Lord of the Rings type game, you know, and
Yeah.
then Lord of the Rings games they were tight back in the day on a PS3 or PS2.
Hey,
one
bro,
of
they
those
got a
two.
Lord of the Rings card game, like Hearthstone. Have you heard of the game Hearthstone?
No.
All right.
Yeah, on a cell phone, right?
Yeah, I got addicted to
Try
that
the
thing
newer
at one
ones.
point.
Middle
So they
Earth,
got
they're
Lord of
really
the Rings.
good.
What?
The Middle
Oh,
Earth
yeah, you were
series.
telling me about that. You
They,
was like-
they couldn't use the licensed name, so they had the title of Middle Earth, so people knew that it was Lord of the Rings. The
Wait,
new revamped ones that they
You,
have
you
now?
mean the one with the guy that has like two souls or something like that?
I think so. Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's
No,
on
no,
the-
no. Something Mordor.
There you go.
Curse of Mordor.
Shadow Mordor.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's Shadow Mordor.
Mhm.
That game
They're
was
They're dope, man.
it was good.
I was
Yeah,
watching
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Lord of the
Shadow
Rings was
Mordor.
on
Shadow
yesterday.
Mordor.
Yep.
What was it, TBS?
Yeah, BJ. I just said it.
It's a good game.
Yeah, you messed with Shadow of Mordor? Yeah. All right, so overall, let's just talk about our feelings of it. Ronan, you didn't see the press conference, bro. Thank
did
goodness
not.
for you. And we just got a $25 donation from a man that I haven't seen in, 2 years?
Nah, he's always here, bro. He's commenting.
No. A donation from him that I haven't seen like 2 years.
That's different. Yeah.
Random
Yeah.
black gamer, bruh.
One of the first to start it,
The
bro.
first RBG, one of the OG donators of Jody's Corner at J3 Entertainment.
Yes, sir.
What's up, RBG?
What up, dog?
Yeah.
Playing that Street Fighter, homie. What is that? What
He says, if you had all the parts to the Power Rangers Megazords like Falcon Zord and the Ninja Zord, you were rich as fuck. How you guys been?
I was rich then because I had all that.
I couldn't afford none of that.
I had it, bro.
I stole it. I stole the freak out of it, though.
I had all those parts, man.
Dang.
Yeah, bro. That
Yeah, I
was
was really
man.
poor, man.
Oh man, Power Rangers,
My
man.
Ninja
Oh, I
Zord,
love
man.
them.
I
I remember Kendrick lost my wolf.
I've been good,
I
man.
cried.
RBG, how you been, bro?
I cried, man.
Hey, KC says, freak y'all. I'm going to go buy some toys and splash them in my tub with my wife right now. Say what up, Lee? What's up, KC?
What's up?
Yeah, RBG, man. Like, them things is expensive, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
The Falcon Zord was a dub. That was $19.99. And then for the Megazord, it was $44.99.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah,
I
got them, though.
I could probably get one $20 toy a year, bro.
Yeah,
and that was
my mom gave me whatever I wanted when I was a kid. I was the only child, so I got all the consoles, all the games.
That's why you was tripping off my planes.
Yeah, he didn't have to use his imagination.
You didn't have to use imagination. You were a video game man.
All right, consoles.
Phillips, you're a video game.
All right, consoles. Yeah,
yeah. Your imagination is dead.
Then your stupid planes.
No, it isn't. I use my imagination and creativity.
I do too.
You were getting dumbed by video games.
Problem solving. I'm doing puzzles and stuff like that in games.
Well, yeah. What kind of puzzles?
What
kind of puzzle games were you playing? What kind of puzzle game was you playing?
I was playing
Paperboy.
Loading.
Great game.
Loading.
Puzzle games.
That's right.
Puzzle
That's
games.
right, you whore. You
Puzzle
got
games.
nothing for me.
Puzzle games.
But I ain't gonna lie, being in the 80s, man, video games was people had Ataris and stuff, you know what I mean? But
my Super Nintendo and
NES.
Sega Genesis and a Dreamcast was just fine. You know about me. I need your dumb planes.
I didn't get my Sega to 92?
Man, you're late,
91,
bro.
92? I had toys, bro. I go outside and play, man, ride bikes and stuff, man.
It's funny how we're reminiscing about all these other old games, except for all this slew of Xbox that they just released that no one cares about.
It's trash, bro.
This conference, look, besides the console announcement, that's what saved it. That's what I gave it a B, because that Scarlet. Whew,
We're giving grades.
Yeah, I gave it a B. I gave the console a B.
Wait, the console or just overall
the
press
conference.
conference?
I gave the conference a B because of the console. That's what I did. So
I mean that,
and I say, I give it a B because that Scarlet looked fire, my dude.
I know they tried to end on the high note too.
They always do,
but they tried to. But I feel that they felt kind of flat.
Why?
Because the last game that they represented was
Halo Infinite, my dude.
Was Halo?
That's a cum shot.
I mean, it's probably was a cum shot back in 2005, maybe. But it's
bro,
like
Halo's still fire, bro. You tripping?
But for me, it's like what else can they? What more can they do? With Halo. You know what I mean? Like I don't see
that
what
same
more
question could be asked about God of War and Uncharted.
What
and all those other 7-time over PlayStation games that come out with over the last 20 years.
God of War is wait. God of War, that last game was a good game. God of War
so
was
a good Halo. Game. What are you talking about?
We don't know about this game yet. It haven't came out yet.
What are you talking about? The last Halo 5 was a good game. Had some issues with the story, but it was good.
Guardians was cool.
I'm saying this right here. Infinite.
What?
How much?
It's not out yet.
How much? That's what I'm asking. I wasn't hyped because I'm thinking in my head.
Nah.
How much more can they milk this franchise, bro? Like
and I'm asking the same question to God of War.
Why? We're talking about Xbox.
Well, I'll say this.
Come on, bro. We're talking about
same
Sony,
with
Xbox.
You are not going to sit up here and castrate Halo when you've been sitting on the same sheet for 20-year console franchise.
Wait. You saying God of War? God of War 1, 2, and 3 was tight, and then what's it the fourth?
All of them
Ascension
were tight,
5. This one, there's like 6 of them.
They're all good.
There's like
the last one's the worst to me.
There's like 5,
and there's 5 Halos.
But it was progression. Now the Creel's got his sons right there, like that. You know what I mean? Like it's
milking.
More,
that's what you call milking. That's literally the definition of milking the tit. I got a son.
Give him a son's not milking the franchise.
That's milking
bro.
the tit.
Well, I would say
no,
this.
It's not. No, it's not.
Oh my God.
I would use another franchise besides God of War because God of War is Greek mythology. There's a lot of stories and mythos that can revolve around that character.
Thank you, J3.
Still counts. It's still a video game.
But I'm saying,
still a video game.
But see, the difference with Halo is Halo was a straight, solid character of military alien war. So then after that, that's what he's saying. Now I'm gonna say this: the way
they've went in the past, they've done prequels.
I'm with you.
I'm
just trying to look.
Yeah.
Look, I'm just breaking it down on both ends because I think Halo can still go on too. Because if you saw the trailer, they basically was saying the war or something had got lost. And he had been locked down in a stasis lock for a minute. So now he's reviving. So obviously he's trying to figure something out of the time that he probably lost. He probably got effed up going back in time or something. So Halo can still go on because it's always a never-ending battle. It's what makes it stale. If his accomplishments and his story is becoming stale because it's like, bro, okay, we get it now, then you have a problem. That's the same thing with God of War. God of War hasn't gotten stale because there always will be mythology and gods all over the world that he can go kill. You know what I'm saying? And stop.
You guys are talking about story elements. I'm talking about gameplay. Halo will outlast God of War with gameplay. It's a shooter.
Yeah, yeah.
God of War is a one-player adventure game, bruh. Miss me. Halo will always be relevant so long as it's a freaking shooter. They release how many Call of Duties, bruh? And people keep buying them. It's a shooter. That shit ain't never going nowhere.
Yeah.
God of War is a one-player
Grown-ups,
adventure game.
teenagers.
That
and
I
kids.
agree. If you can go online, you can shoot and do things.
It's online.
I agree
Right.
with that.
That ain't going nowhere. Why does that have to go? If anything got to go, it's some one-player only games, bruh.
Nah, bro. The excitement for a God of War game, a new God of War game, I'll get more excited for that than a shooter game, Halo
Well,
or not.
I feel you.
So them I know Halo's their franchise game. I get it, but it's when I seen that boy was floating like Thor in that way.
I've never really played God of War, bro.
You got him. He was just floating, bro.
I never played God of War off top. Can you check? I've never played God of War off top. I think God of War is better than Halo. I think that just off the amount of people that love it.
I'll say it's probably even. Like
Probably
for
even? All right.
Nah, it's better.
Popularity wise, I think
Me, I like shooters more than follow me around the adventure game. I get unless the story is really
If you
like
played
Last
Halo-
of Us.
God of War 2.
And see, but Last of Us added that shooter element. That's what really helped. Last of Us has that story.
It's a adventure shooter.
And Uncharted as well. Uncharted and Last of Us have a story adventure / shooter element to it. Without that shooter element, those games wouldn't be as popular. God of War, I don't know. I like shooters and action games more than I like follow me around adventure games.
And people also like to play with a player that has godly powers.
But that's weird to me. How does this guy have all these powers, but he's getting served up?
He doesn't.
So why are you playing the game if he can beat everybody?
Because you're going ahead of the gods.
They don't give you all the powers at once. You got to earn them as you go step by step.
Part one was an earning situation.
He beat all the gods in God of War 3, right? Poseidon is served up Zeus. What the frick are you doing back? What else is there to do?
That's the thing.
They made him weaker. He can't jump. He gets damaged.
That's why I said I didn't
What
like.
is that?
I didn't like.
He could jump, but just over like he could.
Nah, bro,
jump.
that fool couldn't jump.
No.
They made him
You
weaker.
can't. You can't jump by yourself. Just jump, but you can jump over obstacles.
Yeah, the action will take over for you and make you jump over it.
Yeah.
Bingo. I don't like this.
That's weird.
I didn't like the last God of War.
It's weird, right?
I gotta ask. I'm like,
they made him.
I like beat him.
They made him heavy.
So they took
heavier.
So they took the fantasy and reality out of this previous one and took all that, so it's more grounded. Is it they're trying to make a realistic Kratos in this one? Is that what you're going?
That's what I'm saying. Like he's older. He's
Doesn't
older
that
now.
defeat
Like
the purpose, though?
And weaker.
He
He's a
aged
god,
by a
though.
lot.
A god don't get weaker as they age. They
this the
get
thing.
stronger.
He's not a god. He's not a god.
Wait.
It's called God of War.
Wait,
He's the god.
He is
of
a
War.
god.
No, he's not a god.
He beat the crap out of
He killed all the gods.
Wait,
How you not a god?
Hold on, no. If he had godly, he had the god powers, but he lost them. He lost them.
Not in the last one. He still had it because when he went against McGregor, he sucked them wounds in and he started fighting.
Andre
that fool
Marshall,
on
King
God
Rico,
mode.
and Lewis said he's a god.
He's still a god. It's just not explained.
But he was old. Yeah. Half god. He's a Hercules.
A demigod.
Hercules.
He's
not a full god.
No, he's a full god.
But how are you?
not a full god.
This what blows my mind.
Contradiction.
How are you a demigod able to kill gods?
No, see, this is the thing.
How you kill Hercules and Zeus
Bruh,
and Poseidon?
because he was
and Hades.
Because he was a god.
At one point.
He became a guy at the end of part 1.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Part 2. At the end of part 2.
And part 3 is when he killed Poseidon, right?
At the end of part 3, Zeus took his godly powers with that sword. Remember when he said he tricked him and he took it.
Right there, right?
And then he went down below, and then he came out. He killed not Kronos. He did kill Kronos. He killed Mother Nature. What was her name? Zeus's mom name? Whatever, the Earth chick. And then he killed Gaia. Then he killed Poseidon. And then he went back to hell.
Sound like a god to me.
He's a god.
But yet you're in this new God of War. You're sauce.
No, he's not.
You're washed.
He's undercover.
He's old. He's older too.
He's undercover. He's hiding from Odin.
Bruh. He should kill Odin.
It's not that easy. Was
that easy in other games?
No, because now that you're in a new world of gods.
This is a fact. They made him weaker, right?
He's weaker.
All right. They made him weaker.
But what I'm saying is, in all defense, you're in the new look. The way the gods work, and it's about worship. The more you worship something, the more powerful you get. Odin is super OP in this game for some reason right now, and I believe it's on that note. If you go,
and for some reason, Odin's OP. Period.
But if it's a different time scale, Zeus has been gone. New leadership. That's how that I'm taking it further than what the game is.
Right.
I'm taking it further than the game.
Okay. But Greek mythology is, that's why I said Odin is a different mythology.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I'm taking it further than what it is.
Flipping it?
No. He's hiding.
So
it's changing mythologies?
No.
I thought God of War was Greek mythology.
It is. He hid. He went over there and he had a baby. And something about the kid's mom and Odin.
This is the difference between DC, Marvel, and Greek mythology or Norse mythology. Marvel and DC have consistency, and they don't never. You can't mix the two, right? They're mixing Norse and Greek mythology into one, right?
You can't. No. You can.
What do you mean you can?
Because they mix it all the time. Wonder Woman's on Greek mythology, and Black Adam is on Egyptian mythology.
No. That's still DC though. You know what I'm saying? Wonder Woman will never have Odin come and take Ares' place.
Oh, like try to take somebody's throne.
About.
I got you.
Why is Odin being talked about in God of War?
Because he went to his neck of the woods.
So that's Sony combining them. You can't never. That's weird.
No. You can't.
Those are two separate things.
No, not. But they both exist at the same time.
But they're two separate things. It should be different universes. That's basically two universes like this.
Nah, because
that's the equivalent of Marvel and DC coming together.
That's no. Mythology is still in the same timeline. You have Greek mythology that coexists exactly the same gods.
But not in the same realm. Not in the same thing.
Same realm.
Zeus and Odin having conversations at tea? Bruh.
They probably wouldn't because they're egos.
Nah, bruh.
But it's the same thing. Because, but if you have the Roman gods, which they will name the same gods, but in different names.
So what's the point of it being called Norse mythology and Greek mythology? They're two different mythos.
Yeah, but it's in the Ireland neck of the woods. That's the Vikings. They worship those gods, and then you have the Egyptian gods. Like Ra and them still exist, even though like for instance, Shazam calls on he used the Greek mythologies and he used the Egyptian mythology to make Black Adam and Shazam. There was still the same gods in the same timeline. He just used the power differently. He took the power from a different source. Those gods still exist. It's just that the way the god realms work is mostly on worship. If they're not popping then you kind of just fade away. So it's kind of like whatever's popping next to a degree. So I know what you're saying, but all those mythologies all exist in the same realm.
So Bishop Hathaway said that he connected them all, the game developer. And he said it in an interview. So Corey, the maker of the game, said they're all he's connecting them.
But they all live even
basically back to the original point. Halo is getting milked because it's gonna be
it's getting milked.
It's gonna be basically the same thing.
They don't got much else.
God of War. Yeah, they have a lot of games, but they're changing the game up. Each game is being changed. So you can't compare the two because
I can and I will.
You can't compare the two because God of War is changing Norse mythology. Like that's a big change.
All right, is Mario milked?
Milked.
Heck yes, it's dry.
But wait a minute, they changed it from a regular platformer to tennis, and then went soccer, and then they went racing. Stop it, bro.
Painting,
it's a milked franchise.
It's a
milked franchise.
But Mario Sunshine was tight, bro.
God of War is a milked franchise, bro. I don't care what you do to it. It's still titled God of War. That's a franchise. Milked. I'm definitely down to call Halo milked. Obviously, that's all they got. And Gears of War and Forza. Yeah, it's milk.
But
you gotta admit, God of War's milk, just like Uncharted and
God was not milk.
The Last of Us will soon be milk.
God of War, you forgetting about PS Vita and PSP.
Last of Us.
You
If it didn't take them so long to release games,
You just okay.
by the time The Last of Us 7 comes out, will it be milked?
You ain't on PS4 now,
Calm
bro.
down. Wait.
Last of Us is one of the top tier games, bro.
It's
Quality of games.
It's only on part 2. It's only on part 2.
I know. I
First
said
time
when it gets to 7, when you call it
it's
milk.
not though.
Yes, it will.
It's not though, bro.
A game that makes that much money for Sony is not going to get sequels.
It might get up to 3. But
up to 3? How many
you saying
Uncharted
7?
is there?
You saying 7? You
How many
saying 7?
Uncharted is there?
Hey, Killzone went away.
How many Uncharted are there?
I'm not for 5 with 4 or 5.
And it just came out on PS3.
4.
It just launched on PS3 last gen. And they only got 5 games?
Bro,
It took Halo 20 years to get 5 games. Uncharted did it in one console cycle.
Okay. Last of Us.
Milkage.
Last of Us came out at the end of PS3.
No, I said if it didn't take them so long to
Okay.
make The Last of Us, it would have been milked.
Okay, but you saying if.
No, it would. No, I'm predicting, right, Jody Damas, there will be more than 4 Last of Us franchise games.
Okay, Last of Us 4 on like the PS8.
Yeah.
Whatever, sure.
Then we'll be calling it a milk franchise, will we not?
Oh, nah, bro.
Look at Halo. Halo came out on the original Xbox in early 2000s.
Yeah.
Here we are almost 20 years later, and you're calling it milked. Why doesn't the same thing apply to PlayStation if 20 years from now, they're on The Last of Us 8?
We're saying it's going to be milked off of predictions in the future,
No, based off what Sony's track record is. They find franchises that work and they milk them.
with The Last of Us,
Just
it
like
takes
Nintendo and Xbox.
with
they all do.
with Last of Us, it takes so long to make that game, bro.
I said that already, bro.
I know. So there's get for Last of Us then.
No.
Yes, because why are you trying to go off Last of Us?
Wait, what the freak? I'll say it again. In 20 years from now, when they're on The Last of Us 7, will it be considered milked?
They're gonna be on Last of Us 4 in 20 years.
No.
That's no 7, bro.
Nah.
It took 10 years to make part 2. Basically, it came out
10 years?
Yes.
No, 10 years.
When was the first Last of Us? When was it?
I don't know. It was like 2014, 2015, something like that.
2013.
2013.
Yeah.
2013.
So 6 years.
2013.
6 years.
Oh, okay.
And
I'm
that
4
was
years.
PS3.
I'm
Best
4
believe-
I'm 4 years off.
And best believe,
I'm 4 years off.
4 years. That means a lot when you add times 6. But still, it's the way it's what I'm saying.
And they did a remaster for it
That's
on
the
the
problem
PS4
with the
too.
video game
Yeah,
industry.
to get
They
you ready
milk
for this
franchises. Everybody's guilty of it. I'm saying Xbox is guilty of it. Nintendo's guilty of it. But if you want to
Yeah.
admit PlayStation's guilty
Look.
of it, that's the problem.
Look.
Well, God of War
Ga-
got like
game-
9 games, so
games being milked. I'm fine with that. All right.
I'm not.
That
kills
wasn't the
creativity.
issue for me. If you milk it and still got a good storyline, something like that, they change things up. I'm up for it. But
So then leave Mario alone.
What? You brought up Mario. Why did you bring up Mario?
No, I'm not bringing it up. Is Mario milked? Leave it alone then.
Listen to me.
is
It's
Luigi,
not.
Is Luigi
The answer with your logic is it's not milk because they keep changing it and revolutionizing
is
it.
Luigi's Mansion considered
but with
Mario?
Halo,
Yeah.
you guys
Yeah.
I'm talking about Xbox, bro.
Because I thought that was a good idea. Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
What more can they do with Halo? They can't do much more. They been milked, bro.
No, what more
That's
can
what
they
I'm
do with
saying.
Halo? What are you talking about? It's a
Yes.
shooter. Just rehash and repeat. Did you see Call of Duty?
That's weak.
What do you mean it's weak? People love it.
I bet
How many
I
people love Call of Duty?
I bet I play Call of Duty.
Not about you.
Kids,
I'm talking
bro.
about what? Everybody loves Call of Duty. They buy that sheet by the millions every single year.
Go outside of California, bro.
Every year. They release
Hey.
a Halo every 3 years, maybe.
Hey, same thing.
Every year they release.
Same thing when
And Assassin's Creed.
I'm waiting for
talking
Modern
about Madden.
And Assassin's Creed.
They bring up the same Madden just with
Yes.
with different characters.
they buy it.
I mean, just with
Updated rosters.
updated players
Yeah.
because ain't nothing else out there, bro. That means it's a tight game. I buy it too, but
People-
if it was something out there that was better, I buy that.
Bro, listen to
They
me.
bought the rights for
You
the,
stop a Madden from coming out. Watch the hood motherfuckers rant in the street. Bruh, I need that Madden.
Of course,
Them fools is crackheads over that Madden, bruh.
Cause
What are you
that's
talking about?
that's
Love
the
it.
only
They
thing
on
that's
that.
out right
No,
now
no,
for football.
There was
That's the
two.
thing.
Only thing-
There was two.
2K.
It's about now.
There was 5.
Didn't
actually.
matter, bro.
It was 2K.
Didn't matter.
It was
They
NFL.
all rushed to buy them.
Game day.
If
It was game day.
If another football game
Blitz.
came out, bro, that is better than Madden. they'll go to that game over Madden.
That'll never happen.
I'm tired of Madden.
That'll never happen.
I'm tired of Madden. Physically, I feel that I'm like, man, bro, I'm done with it. But the fact that they come out with a new game and it has new characters, new players, new players. I have to buy it because I want to see how.
I have to buy. You hear this, motherfucker?
Because I'm a football fan and I want to see my players on screen. I can play with them. You know,
all you have to do is keep
I want to see Luck, season 7 Luck.
You don't have to do that though. You keep your old game and just update the roster.
That's what I thought.
Why are you buying a new game every year?
You can't do that.
You can do it with 2K.
That's 2K probably.
So you cannot keep your Madden game from the previous year and just update the roster with the new roster via update. Yes, you can. That's foul if you can't. Yes, you can.
But my homeboy had
the more you know.
Madden 08 and
you can update to the 09 roster.
Yeah, but you can't do the 10 or 11 or 12 something like that.
No. Only probably 1 year forward. That's what I'm saying. You ain't got to buy them every year is what I'm saying. You do though.
But it comes with
a couple new mechanics,
the new features, new story mode,
new story mode. New Malibu Stacy doll. But wait, she got a new hat.
You know, if it was another game,
how else am I gonna get that hat?
If it was another game out there, I'll get that game.
Yeah, but she got a new hat.
It's like Call of Duty. Call of Duty's probably the best.
I want it.
The best pure shooter out there right now.
False, but go ahead.
What's better?
Battlefield's better than Call of Duty. Go ahead.
I mean, as far as like the
popularity,
the tech, you know, people love tech. You know, people love that Advanced Warfare.
Yeah, okay.
They had like a double jump,
run
on walls. You know.
That was the worst one.
They copied Titanfall.
Titanfall
had that.
Thank you.
Titanfall had that years ago.
Yeah.
It's visually appealing to people.
Yes.
Worst presentation ever.
But Battlefield and Call of Duty is two different shooters. You know,
correct. One's real, one's fake.
Yeah. It's like Call of Duty's like a
arcade.
Yeah.
Or
Arcade
simulation.
Yeah,
definitely arcade.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. But all I'm saying is like
Halo's wash. Period.
Halo's wash. All right. I'm not defending. I'm calling it milk too. I've been calling it milk this whole time.
Games then, bro?
Because I know you won't keep that same energy. I know you won't.
How you know?
Because I know you.
How
you just
know?
said you proved me right.
No.
You just said Uncharted and God of War is not milked.
I never said Uncharted. Uncharted is milked, bro.
But God of War is not.
It keeps changing the stories, bro.
What are you talking about? You mean Ascension was like a different point in time? They went in the past. That's the definition of milkage. Let me give you the same thing, but a different time.
That was his brother.
His brother. There we go. Even worse.
Well, you forgetting
it's something different.
Here's a different perspective. This Lion King 1.5.
It's not. Wait, whoa.
That's a Lion King 1.5 game.
No, 1.5 was tight. But
it don't matter. It's still milking. 1.5 was a milking.
It was a Timon and Pumbaa version.
That was a milking.
There's the whole time.
Give you a different perspective.
I'll tell you a different story,
Come on, bro. If you gonna say Halo that only has 5 games in the last 18 years is milked,
I think
then God of War is.
We should be fair to Sony because they haven't showed us what they
somebody got a samurai sword to your throat.
I mean,
we should be fair
to the back. Is there a sword in your back right now, bro?
A Sony sword right here. That's it. All right, hey, let's stop trying to trash Sony and then
who's trashing Sony?
What does that mean though?
You're trying to.
Who's trashing Sony?
Well, we're talking about freaking Halo, bro, and then you keep bringing up God of War, Uncharted.
All right, for sure.
The Last of Us, bro. Hey, bro, we're talking about Xbox and their games.
The only reason why we're talking about Xbox because Sony didn't show up. This is E3, my dude.
I know.
The only ones that's here is Xbox. Where your Sony at?
They didn't want to bring another God of War out.
They coming.
They coming.
Fine.
They coming.
Fine, they're coming. They're coming. Winter is coming. So we're gonna go ahead and read this donation. We're gonna move on to the next topic, and the next topic is gonna put us right back in the thick of it.
He dropped a 10 and a 5.
I'm sliding up right now. I see Tim. Tim Faber, Titan Games, give us $10. He says, in any comic book universe, they have their pantheons. Comic does it every time. Zeus and Odin talk in Marvel Comics, just like Highfather, Odin, and Zeus talk in DC Comics. Highfather? Who the freak is Highfather in mythology?
No. As far as
That's
new
that's
gods,
strictly DC shit.
Yeah.
That's comic book shit.
Yeah, but they all coexist.
All right, he says Odin and Zeus talking DC Comics. Whose comic is that? It ain't Wonder Woman's. So be specific, Titan. I think you're lying.
Could be new.
Give me a book.
Or Mr.
Give me a
Miracle.
series, bro. I need proof. You can't say that. You can't say that.
He
Marvel
dropped
is
a 10
more.
too.
Marvel's more loose with the who? Tim?
Mhm.
Oh, he did. Let me scroll up more.
It was like early in there.
All right, I'll find it.
Could be the actual like new.
Tim
guy
Fabro
series.
gave us $5. Thank you, Tim Fabro. Welcome. He says, so what's the definition of milked? Is it when one franchise keeps making separate stories for no reason, or one long length story being told?
See, that's the
It's-
difference too. I like that.
If it's one long story being told, then I'm okay with that.
Then God of War not. Then God of War is not milked.
Ascension, what did that do?
That's with 1, 2, and 3. That tells the backstory of 1, 2, and 3.
Oh, that's when you start milking. Metal Gear Solid what was about who? After Metal Gear Solid 1 came out,
Metal Gear Solid 1.
then they made one about who?
About Liquid Snake, and then 3 was the
Snake
father.
Eater.
Everybody wanted to
Exactly.
know about the father,
That's
the
that.
father.
But after
It's
3,
not a linear story.
but
That is not a linear Kratos every chapter arc growing
well, it
story,
depends
bro.
because of Ares, man. Ares.
You can say, oh, this one filled in this hole back in the past. Nah, that's when you start to be milking.
Well, everybody wanted to know about Big Boss, and that's why it was.
This is the difference. God of War, I'm pretty sure God of War 1 had a beginning and an end.
No.
All right, how did part 1
he
end?
became the god of war.
That's the end. I'm the god and I won. Now you can assume that he just wrecks. Okay, what?
In part 1, he wanted to destroy Ares because Ares killed his family.
yeah.
Did he?
And then he got tricked.
Did he kill Ares?
Yes, and then he got in part 1.
How did part 1 end? Did he kill Ares?
Kill Ares.
So mission complete. Story's over.
The story's not
Book
over.
closed.
The story's not over
Got
because
tricked again.
because
He
Zeus
got tricked- hold
Zeus
on.
was like he is not the rightful god of war, so they had to get him out.
In part 1?
Part 2.
Part 2.
Let's go back to part 1. Did it end? Did it open and close at the end of part 1? I'm not talking about part 2 coming out that reopened part 1. Part 1 opened and closed. I'm sure of it.
It did.
So that means if the game flopped, it would have been a complete story. Part 2
Wait,
came
no.
out, and
Part-
they said
part
let's
two.
reopen
It's part
the
two.
wound of part
He
1
beat Ares in
and
part
say,
two.
oh, we tricked you again. That's not
Yeah.
the same
Hold
thing
on. It's
as
part 2.
telling
It's
one
part
story.
2. It's part 2. He beat Ares in part 2.
All right.
He
So
accomplished
then
mission
part
part
3 reopened up part 2 to keep it going. God of War will never end if they wanted to. You could reopen. What ended?
Well, the thing is,
Metal Gear Solid 5, right? They could bring out a Metal Gear Solid 6 and make Metal Gear Solid 5 like it was the beginning of something else.
well, this is the
Not
difference.
without Kojima.
Well, this is the difference. At the end of
No.
part 2, right after defeating, was it the end or the beginning? It's been a while, but he
It was
beat
the beginning of part 2. That's when Ares died. I think.
he beat Ares, right? And technically Zeus.
Al Simmons, your name is trash. Goodbye. Xbox fanboy. Be the freak. Ain't about no fanboy, bruh. It's about motherfuckers like you who accept weak conferences like this from all companies, bro. It's the video game industry in total I'm talking about. If we're going to talk smack about X, we should talk the smack about N and the smack about S. That's what I'm saying.
And DICK.
In your mouth.
But no, I see what you're saying. The accomplishment of the game in part 2, he ended up becoming I forget what part, but he ended up becoming the god of war, right? And Zeus tricked him and banished him to hell. So
That's
he
right,
had to
that's
come
right.
back to beat Zeus. That's why at the end of 3 he beat Zeus. But because of what was in Pandora's box or something like that, poisoned everybody. That's what makes Ascension, and then now 5. Like, it's weird. So technically, I see what you're saying. It was an open and closed door, but
I know.
within the same
I know how
game,
they do. I know how the business
but
works.
but in the same game, the doors were open in the same storyline. It wasn't open like, oh, part 3, this is what happened now. It was more of in the middle of the game, the stories were open throughout the game. It wasn't like the
And
way
they-
you
and
the
they
way you're
went-
looking at it was like close and shut, bam, and you beat the game, you read the credits off, you're done. It was never
Yeah.
like that. It was never like that. It was
Did God of War beat Ares?
yeah, but I was in the beginning of 2.
But 2 had
At the
to
end
be
of 2.
continued then.
Something like
it
that.
wasn't really over.
Did
in
it?
2.
Did it? Did 2 have a big? What was the ending
No,
of 2?
part 2 was a big tease. You got to fight. You were going to that battle, and then it just ended.
Yeah.
3 picks up. So it was kind of
Okay,
like
so
to be continued.
see, that
So
is a true
Part 2 was
lineage
like a long
thing.
tease.
Did part 1 have that? Did part 4 have that? Part 4 obviously didn't because it was a different
Part
time.
4, no, part 4 did the same thing because
Ascension. Did the same thing.
because when
It started off where 3 left off.
when Kratos when Kratos left, when Kratos, I didn't beat 3, I didn't beat 5, but from what Kratos,
did
when
part
Kratos,
4 start off where 3 left off?
I think Ascension was like a prequel.
it would,
I know.
Ascension was
I
a
know.
backstory.
it's a pre,
I know. So that kills it.
but not necessarily because what it does
okay,
is
fine.
because what it does is going to
Fine.
It's milk. All right.
It's freaking milk. It's like Back to the Future, bruh.
Triple.
Marty, wait. You can do that forever.
you gotta save your family.
I gotta save you. No, something happens in your future. No, wait, don't do it.
But
freak.
it's always a different adventure. It's always a different story.
All right.
Halo is
I know.
it's one monotone. It's one shooter. It's like, come on,
Assassin's
man.
Creed too, huh? Assassin's
Yeah,
Creed.
yeah, milk. That's spoiled
Why
milk.
is Assassin's Creed milk but God of War not?
Assassin's Creed
Different
milk, bro.
assassins, different points of time in history,
That's milk.
but it's milked. God of War's milk too, bro.
It's different.
God of
It's
War's
different.
milk
Different
too.
I need
characters,
to tell you
bro.
about your
It's
future.
different people in different times of
different
history.
What?
Different characters.
How
right?
you gonna scream Assassin's Creed is milk, but not God of War?
Assassin's Creed is different from
You ask me, Assassin's Creed has a better fight in this debate than God of War does because it's different characters every time and it's different times in human history.
quote unquote, it's not. It's still the same. It's like
No, it's not.
timeline shit. Like
Yeah, it's different times in
it's
history.
some Avatar bending.
One of them
shit,
is
bruh.
black in the freaking in Africa.
Yeah, but his uncle was white.
Nah,
Like
straight
Assassin's
black.
Creed, ain't Assassin's Creed like all mentally like linked up together? It's a
Assassin's Creed.
bloodline. It's the main guy and his.
Assassin's Creed is boring, bro.
I think they
Oh, they stopped it.
It ain't about it being born. Actually,
Assassin's
I like
Creed.
the Origins was pretty good. Freaking.
I need to tell you about your future. What?
flagged.
I need to tell you about your future. What? I need no wait. I need to tell you about your future.
Titan Games gave us 10. No, not Titan. Tim Fabro gave
Tim
us $10.
Farrow.
Tim Fabro. He says, just to the us to the league, what's good?
What's up?
What up?
I had a dream the Xbox conference this year was very mediocre, but when I woke up and found out, it was worse. Trash. Hashtag PlayStation. The war is real.
I gave it a
Thing
1.5.
is, Xbox is trying to step up their game. Everybody was telling Xbox, you need more games. And when they give it to you, why y'all doubting them? Why y'all?
Because they whack games,
Doesn't matter. They're giving y'all games.
but they're whack.
What?
He's
What-
speaking. He's talking like a true gamer. I knew Flash would have liked a lot of the shit they showed.
What kind of logic is that?
It's a lot more games though.
They have a lot of
How many
games, but they're
games you like?
trash.
I just thought I hit it better.
Ugh.
They was dedicating. They dedicated their system for pure gaming.
So peep game.
So
Bro,
when Xbox
bro.
was trying to do it. Xbox said they was going to do it.
I'm
Bro, if they came out,
He likes
with,
those type of games.
They came out with 200 games, and they're all trash. No, Master L.
We're calling them trash, but those Super Nintendo graphic games, they be deep.
What games are you talking about?
But we look at them and automatically call them trash because we ain't checking for that. But gameplay wise, them motherfuckers be freaking like.
I'm gonna say this: companies need to just follow their normal suit. Don't try to do what everybody else doing. Xbox is about hardware and keeping that junk 100. We use our Xbox Ones for our media centers, and we may occasionally play video games. Our console was made for adults, more so than the rest. PlayStation's made for teenagers and maybe youngers, and you can get some adults that can get into it too.
That's not true.
What you talking about? That was part of my selling thing. We're geared to the teenagers.
I mean, yeah, that's probably what you tell it at your store, but
Nah, PlayStation.
that's not
PlayStation, bro.
That's not true.
PlayStation had me sit in a room and told me exactly where they wanted me to sell their product to. Teenagers, bro. That's what they might change it now, but that's what they're geared to. Teenagers goes from 13 to 19, bro. You may get people to come get it early, older people. Xbox was more of a mature console. That's why they had all the sports at one point. Sport
Because
games.
they play better on their system.
Moving on with the donation, Manny Lanier gave us $5. Thank you, Manny Lanier. Manny Lanier said, "What up, league?"
What up?
What
I
up with
haven't, I haven't been in the streams for a while, and I've been very busy lately. Xbox's conference was okay, but PlayStation all day, baby. C grade. You see how Xbox this, then they PlayStation? It's a war out here. It's a literal war.
Yeah, it is.
It's a literal war. We're not bringing up PlayStation. See that? It's automatic. Nintendo's doing their own thing. Shout out to them. They've eliminated themselves from this competition.
You are though.
Tim Fabenrow talked about that. He came back in with $5 donation. Thank you, Tim. He says, knowledge. Kratos kills Ares in the end of God of War 1, and he is made the new God of War.
Yeah.
But just like John Wick, there are consequences. See? That's an open shut first video game.
Yeah.
And
Shout out
then
to you. I
part 2
forgot
came out
shit.
and they reopened part 1. Hey, but wait a minute. Remember when he did that? This actually happened.
Oh yeah, he pissed this
Milkage.
dude off.
Exactly. Just like it's John Wick. Exactly. So let's go ahead. We're gonna move on to the next topic, which ties us right back up into here.
Shoot. All
We
right.
have an article that we want to read, so let's go ahead and let's check it out. I guess I'll read this one for emphasis. Microsoft and Sony unveiled a surprising partnership last week that will see the companies collaborate to develop future cloud solutions for gaming content streaming services. While both companies have spent more than 15 years battling it out over PlayStation and Xbox sales, Sony is now looking to Microsoft vast cloud experience to help power its existing and future streaming services. And Microsoft is teaming with the rival to fend off far larger gaming threats.
That's tight.
It was a big surprise for fans of both Xbox and PlayStation. Bloomberg reported that the agreement even shocked Sony's own PlayStation team, which apparently wasn't even made aware of the discussions. Google, Microsoft, and Amazon are the few companies that have enough cloud experience and server power to make cloud gaming a reality in the future. Minimizing latency will be key, and that requires having servers close to players in multiple cities across the world. It's a significant investment that these three companies have already started making, but one that Sony is clearly unwilling or unable to make. Sony has now turned to Microsoft for help. Help me! Instead of competitors like Google or Amazon, Sony and Microsoft's deal could have been a simple one to host Sony services on Azure, Microsoft's cloud platform, but the agreement looks even deeper than that. Quote, the two companies will explore joint development of future cloud solutions in Microsoft Azure to support their respective game and content streaming services, end quote, reads a statement from Microsoft. This is taken from the mother-freaking Verge. Yeah, so back to innovating and all that other stuff, bruh. Yeah, Sony coming to Microsoft, help me, protect me from the future. And Microsoft, come on. After 15, I remember Microsoft, bro. Let me put this shit up right here.
Go ahead and do that thing, man.
I remember Microsoft reaching out to Sony.
Yep.
Like, let's
I
work
remember-
together.
I remember that.
Back when, before there was a cloud, anything.
Yep.
Microsoft, let's work together. Let's give the players what they want. The players want PlayStation and Xbox to online each other. Call of Duty, you on the PlayStation? I'm on Xbox.
DC
Let's
Universe,
online.
DC Universe
Xbox
online.
tried to do this years ago, bro.
Yep.
PlayStation's arrogant self. Look at Flash over there. I'm about
Get
to
to your
sink this
phone.
in.
Get to that phone. Look.
PlayStation's arrogant self. No, I don't want to. No, it was always Sony not trying to play. Xbox wanted to give the fans what they wanted. Sony wanted to be greedy douchebags.
That's true.
All right. Now, Xbox doubled down its business strategy because they're just a better company. They're just a better ran company. They're smarter. They've doubled down in cloud-based gaming, and their technology is up there rivaling Google Stadia. And Google Stadia is coming to wreck motherfuckers.
Yeah, man. They're coming hard.
PlayStation is terrified because they look at their own strategy and their infrastructure, and it's trash because all they did was make the games you want to play and the console. The future is in streaming, and now they're like, help me, Microsoft, you want to work together? If I was Microsoft, I would have been like, freak you, man. But Microsoft says, come, you untechnological, unknowing motherfuckers, we'll save you. So now they want to play ball. Now they want to come for help. Bruh, this is a weakness of Sony that been exploited to the world, and it makes Xbox is like the daddy right here, right now. Regardless of how you feel about the consoles, Microsoft pretty much is owning Sony right now, and they're the ones that are to help them out of their ruck.
Well, that's the beauty of the collaboration right there.
Xbox added 4 new AAA games. It takes time. Xbox added new studios, and it takes time. Yeah, I understand.
No, yeah, we get all that. It's just what they gave us was trash, and I'm glad you said that about that. Cause
King Rico has said something very stupid.
Go ahead.
King Rico says that has nothing to do with game content. Stop it.
Wait, huh?
How the freak you gonna play your games, Rico? This has everything to do with game content. How you gonna play them? You're going to stream them, bruh.
Yeah.
This is about how you play your games.
You gotta remember Xbox.
You want to be in the airport and play your PlayStation? Guess what server you're gonna use? Microsoft's. You want to be at your school on the bus ride and you want to play to compete with Google Stadia? That has nothing to King Rico. Man, Jack Rico. Jack Rico.
Jack Rico.
The freak. Heck out of here with that dumb coming. Oh, freaker. So, what do you guys think about PlayStation finally?
So, what do you guys think about?
What do you guys think about PlayStation finally running to Microsoft and saying, we're willing to work now since you have all the technology we need to survive against Google Stadia?
Well, I mean, we all sat in, A-Rock's apartment for years arguing about this stuff.
Years.
And it's funny that it's coming to fruition
Said this
right
day
now.
would come.
PlayStation, like I said, their audience is what it is. And Xbox geared towards an older audience that drops that money. And when Xbox was talking about coming with online gaming and stuff like that, and the first thing PlayStation tried to do is swindle their way in, talking about we got hard disc, we got this. Yeah, that's cool. It ain't nothing wrong with having a hard copy, but at the same time, that's dead in the water technology. And now everybody's gonna go streaming. PlayStation did not prepare for that.
They did not.
And
they didn't see the future coming.
And now it's coming. And then when Google came out with that controller, talking about you can play 4K on this and that and this, and they saw that little man, please, they're hurting. And then they can't go Nintendo's route because then their fans are going to get mad. So
Nintendo doesn't have the infrastructure, far from it.
But they don't want it. Nintendo's comfortable.
Nintendo tripping.
That's a good point.
Nintendo finna have a problem.
Nintendo, what Nintendo will always bank on are kids.
Adventure, family. Yeah.
They will always bank on it. And they'll always keep...
them kids are going to be on streaming
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah.
Nintendo going to run a Microsoft too or Google.
Even better.
Yeah.
Apple. They'll be all right. But this changes everything now because of this infrastructure really solid. You have the adults, you have the teenager games combined. This beef thing that's been going on between which one's better and yada yada yada, that's dead in the water now. It's kind of it's really like who my Xbox is gonna run it, bro. They're gonna run everything and everybody, bruh. You said it yesterday, man. PlayStation still drops on the server, bruh. You be playing it, knocked down. I'm trying to. It's the Xbox. I think one time. And I think that was because it was overcrowded, like when a game first got released or something.
Yeah, man.
That's rare,
Xbox
man.
Live is just, it was 20 times.
Everything it's solid, bro. I think it's a good idea, great business move. I would love to, now it'll be tight because I'm be able to, I don't have to play PlayStation anymore if they do what I think they're going to do.
They mentioned PlayStation Now. That's your game streaming thing.
Mm-hmm.
And they mentioned how that just hasn't really been a success for the company. And they're basically abandoning ship to join Xbox.
Yeah.
They looked at their PlayStation Now. I read the article a little more, and they said their PlayStation Now it could barely survive how it is now, let alone take on streaming out to certain. So they had to.
Yeah. I seen the PSN Now for a long time. I just passed by it. I don't even. It's like an afterthought to me. I don't even. And I love Sony. I love my PS4. Just I'll never pay for that.
The thing with that is with the PS Now, a lot of those games like people have is physical copies and stuff, and it's weird that they wouldn't make that feature backwards compatible. Because what about those players that had a PS3? You know what I'm saying?
That's another thing.
That's money gone. Like, but if we had the feature to add that to the 4, like we can get a lot of that catalog back. But we lost that.
You know how many Epic streams I can have, bro?
I'm paying for something that I already own. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's messed up.
And the
Xbox said, you know what? Backwards compatible upgrade. So all my 360 titles digital.
Fire, bro.
I love it.
They're giving the fans what they want.
It hurts.
Y'all been wanting backwards compatible since
forever. PS2, bruh.
That's what. And you know what I learned? You know what I freaking learned? The freaking new Scarlet backwards compatible all the way to the freaking 360.
That's great.
And selected titles because they already have it on the thing of Xbox too.
It's crazy, bro.
But the
I want to
PS
play my Arcade Simpsons, man. My X-Men, I can't.
Yeah, man.
The PS3 was backwards to the PS2.
The two original gigs, the 20 and the 60 gigabyte. That's it.
Yeah.
But that was disc based. We talking about digital based now. They effing up. PS3, I got so many games on my PS3 that I can't play on my PS4 because they don't offer it anymore.
Yeah.
Like I want to play
it on PS Now.
Why don't y'all lobby for that?
Wait.
That's the hook.
PS Now they have the PS2 and PS1
That's
games.
Not all the games.
Not all.
I know,
Yeah.
but not all. But you can't if you
That's them
choose
saying,
to.
give me money.
If you
Versus
choose to,
here,
you can.
put whatever you want inside your thing. You bought the game already.
Yeah, man.
Put it in your. That's them.
Like, I wanna play
that's
my
Sony
X-Men,
being
bro.
greedy, bro. It comes down to money.
I have to buy a 360 to go
Greed.
buy X-Men again so I can send it to my Xbox One X.
That's what I
Yeah.
did.
But I already own it on PS3.
Certain like stores don't have like the PS2 games anymore, but don't have the PS3. Or
We
PS2
talking digital.
games.
We talking about digital.
What do you mean? Where to buy them?
Yeah.
You got eBay and Amazon.
Some
Get them
titles.
sent to you. There's
Some,
plenty
but-
of-
some are digital, but then some get that limited physical copy release. It depends on like what developer it is. So
but
all of them don't get that.
It's easier.
That treatment, though.
It's easier to buy PSN now and get those games just off bat than
Bro,
wait 3-4 days. So
I'm not talking
eBay.
about. I'm not talking about those type of people. I'm not talking about the people. I'm talking about the fans who had PS3, has a stack of games of PS3. They upgrade to PS4, and then those games become obsolete.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Those are games we love to play.
they can still pop in the PS3 and play them.
You can't take that PS3 game and throw it in your PS4.
You can still. You still have the PS3 console and you can play it.
I'm good.
So you're asking me to go back down a generation to play the games I like.
because if I'm not mistaken, PS3 games don't get an upgraded in graphic boost on PS4. It's still going
Easy access, bro.
it's still going to look like a PS3 game on a PS4,
It
right?
will perform better. Loading times, all that stuff will still be better.
Speed,
Okay.
all that. Yeah.
Smoother.
Yeah.
It might not.
I never played a PS3 game with a PS4. So.
Because they want to allow you to.
You see how you lobbying?
No.
You see how AC3 is trying to make it look like you don't need the back compat?
No. Not me. I played a PS3 game on the PS4. I played the PS2 game on the PS4. It was some Need for Speed game, and I played on my PS4, and I could see the actual cubes and pixels. Like it looks worse on the newer consoles.
Bro, I want to play
That's what I'm
Mod
saying.
Nation.
Was that
right
a
now,
digital
bro.
game?
Yeah, that's why.
Well, that's fine.
I want
Digital.
to play Mod Nation, bro. And I try to play on my PS3. Ain't nobody online on a PS3, bro. But if it was on PS4, you better believe somebody would have been online playing on PS4. They're losing money by being foolish.
Not
But
really. Not really.
Mod Nation's still popping, bro.
Naruto games are popping too, and there's a few Naruto games: Naruto Storm 2, Naruto Gens, Naruto Storm 3, I believe, that were I bought them at the PS Store, and then I went online, and then it was empty. Those games still pop. So just because it's a older game on a newer system, don't mean that the online is gonna be better.
No.
my opinion.
I'm saying the transfer over. People are not going back to their old consoles like that. Maybe some will do it. Most
Not
won't.
really.
Yeah, most
Nah,
won't.
no one who wants to plug in a whole.
If I can, if I can transport, like look.
I mean,
Back
If the
in-
game's that fire,
I'm one of the 80%.
I'll go back.
you're a core.
I'll go back.
You're a core
Yeah.
gamer. You
I'll go back.
I
No,
just gotta throw
it-
it out there because
if the game's
I don't
fire
have the feature
enough,
to do it.
I'll go.
You ain't going back. Stop lying.
I took my PS3 in my closet.
There's a reason why it's in your closet and not in your entertainment center.
If a
Thank
game
you.
is fire enough,
you.
I'll go back.
Yeah.
Nah, it's in your where? Where's your
Nah.
PS3?
I go back anyway.
If a game is
Sorry.
fire enough, I will take it out of my closet and I will play it.
Why is it in the closet though?
Because of my PS4.
Because you're done with it.
Because of my PS4.
Because you're done with the whole
If
console.
I was done with it, I would have sold it and gave it away.
No.
Tables
It's in
are
the-
turned.
the
No,
closet
he would have
is
sold
death.
it. He would have sold it
Have
if
you
that
seen
money
Toy
was
Story?
right. If that money was right, if that money was right, you would have sold it.
Believe me.
You try to sell that? He said $40. He said, I'd rather keep it.
Believe me.
Your PS3.
I would have sold it.
Nah, bro.
If I didn't want it.
The closet, the attic is death. Have you seen Toy Story? Have you seen Toy Story? All right, guys, we're going into attic mode. That means rest in peace for the rest of the life. Game.
Yeah, man.
Where's the PS3 at now?
Closet.
All right.
Mine's
Isn't,
on my-
did
mine's
you
on my
have
desk.
T-Live on PS3?
It came on PS4. Remastered.
I know. So,
Rap.
But why? You already had it on PS3. It was just fine.
I got on PS4. It looked better.
You wanted
remastered.
more. You wanted more. You had it, but you wanted more.
It looked better on PS4.
I know.
Remastered.
Because you wanted more.
Bruh.
What
It's
you
the same
had
game,
was
the
good
same.
enough.
No, it wasn't. It looked better on PS4.
It wasn't enough until the new good shit came out. Then it wasn't enough no more.
Facts.
All right, you wanted more, and you never looked back since.
But
Wait,
that.
hold on. So wait, was that The Last of Us he was talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it still looked fine on the PS3.
Yeah, it did.
The remastered
It
PS4
looked
version had
better.
more features and behind the
It-
scenes, and it
it
got
looked
you hyped
better.
for
It
the
didn't
game
look that
that's
much
coming out.
better. It's not that much of a difference.
It's not. It's not. That's
The
why
2013
It's not that
game
much
still
of a
looks solid.
difference.
It still looks
But
good for
you
PS3
wanted
graphics.
to play with that new PS4 controller. You wanted to look down at your new console in front of your TV. That's what you wanted.
And you don't want to look at them dusty
Thank you.
buttons.
That's why
But-
you'll never go back to PS4.
But
I'll still play
again,
mine.
like I said, if the game
it's the new stuff.
Flash, you want to talk?
Oh,
Shoot your face.
triple.
I only got 4 mics.
I know.
I got 7 mics, but I don't hook up my new,
Yeah,
my
so
new audio.
ain't
interface.
Flash. Sorry, it's 4. It's 4. It's 4. It's 4. If a game is fire enough, I will go back. I will go back and I will undust my PS3 and I will pop that game in.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, my dude. Have you ever did it?
Yeah.
For what?
Naruto. Storm 2.
How long did you last?
That's the type of game that you can only play there, right?
At that time, yeah. Before
Okay.
it came on PS4, yeah.
All right. So that's the only place you can play it. When have you went back and just, man, I like this game. Let me play.
Storm 2!
Without it forcing you to play it here. Have you? Was it?
I
you
wanted
like my
to play.
nation, right?
No, I don't.
Freak. Do you like PlayStation All Stars?
No, I don't.
That's another one, man. Now, if that could have got
Sorry.
ported over, bro.
Sorry, try again.
What other games do you like?
Madden. Devil May Cry.
Devil May Cry. Let's use Devil May Cry.
okay.
You have Devil May Cry 4 came out on PS3, right? Devil May Cry 4 or 3?
3.
3, yeah.
You went back to go play DMC 3 on that PS3?
No, I was done with it because it's not an online game. Storm 2.
You enjoy the adventure all over again.
Storm 2. Already played it already. Storm 2.
You're one of those people.
Storm 2 was an online game as well.
Right.
I could play it online on my PS3.
Right. Okay. You're just like me. We bought that new shit. We ain't about the old. We're not hardcore gamers like that. Let me explore the same game a different way this time. Bruh.
Just send it
I
over.
never said that.
Man, I bought.
You don't have to. I know it.
I never said that.
But let me get to these donations real quick.
Yeah.
Austin Wick, thanks for the deuces. Titan Games dropped $10 on this Xbox Sony news.
Thank you, Vanessa. Yeah.
Titan Games says they had to team up just like me and HC3 did to X-Files. Google is going to release a streaming service for games called Stadia. They just scared the one of the most powerful company is aiming at them. I don't know what that means.
All right, Isaiah, for sure.
Titan Games says, I can't find the name of the comic. My bad. I know you can't. Don't exist. Better get the Never-Ending Story book and fly Falgor to the never to the
That was his
land.
name?
Falgor, yeah.
Hey.
That's why I named my Gyarados Falgor on Pokemon. Don't he look like him, but just blue?
Yeah, I can see it.
Remember Peter was on his head. Peter, we're going down. Yeah, you're kind of heavy up there.
Thinking everybody, bro, they got him.
We're going down. All in that dirt.
They got him. Oh my God!
All right, so here we go.
It's everybody.
Tim Favreau
Family Guy,
gave
man.
$5. Shout out to Tim Favreau. He says, I'm just waiting for which console remasters Def Jam Fight for New York. Then I'm sold. Oh, bro.
That game, man.
Only
That
part
game's tight.
one.
That game's tight.
That-
Both of them.
That game.
The one with the bottles? Nah.
You talking about
good.
Def Jam Vendetta?
Vendetta's the best one, man.
That
they're
game
both
was in so many hood houses, bruh.
Like
That, bruh, that was the hood game of that time, bruh. Every hood dude had that Vendetta, bruh.
Always, bro.
That was my game.
That would
G.
be
tight,
that's gonna be
bro.
a tough one to remaster
Oh,
though.
every hood
'Cause
game,
the
bro.
label brand's nice. Like,
Oh.
a lot of them are gone.
That'd be tough.
That was,
Bruh,
that was
that-
my
Great game, though.
G.
Bro, I can say
I
dude
wouldn't-
with blood
I
right
would-
now,
I
man.
wouldn't wanna-
Hey, see, that's why you weak, Buster.
Icon was the
Hey,
worst
that's
one
why
though.
you weak. See, that's why you weak, Buster. Roll your bum behind. Let me show you how it's done. That's smashed though. I told him, didn't I tell him?
Hey, look. You did tell him. You did tell him. You
Dude in
did
the
tell
back with a beard. Hey, you did that, did. Shit.
You did tell him.
Facts. That's facts, bro.
The hood
Yeah,
game.
man. That was my game.
It was a hood game, bro.
Hood
It
all
was
day.
a hood game.
Yeah.
All right, so
I was
Austin
Ludacris.
Shout out to
Wick.
EA.
You like Luda?
I was
You
Luda.
play
That was
with
my
Red,
character.
Red,
Yeah, I
too.
remember him. Yeah,
Method Man, Redman.
Luda guy.
Austin Wick gave us $5 on top. Thank you, man. Austin Wick says, y'all boys keep doing y'all thing, man. Cover all types of topics with great insight. God bless. That's what we're about, man. All these different topics with fire opinions, man, whether you like them or not. It's how we feel.
Shout out to Undertaker beating
Thank you,
Goldberg.
Austin.
Wait, what?
Yeah, they fought on Friday.
Oh, okay.
He lost.
I gotta watch that
Goldberg
match.
needed that check.
They
Goldberg
all
needed
do,
that
man.
check, bro. Undertaker should be good. He's good.
Undertaker should be dead.
I think Undertaker's. I think if he stopped wrestling,
Undertaker should have.
you know, having them
Bruh.
wrestlers, they retire and then they get forgotten.
How many times have he died? Like on like for the storyline?
He's
He died
milk.
like 5 times for the story. He came back.
He's a milk character.
Yeah,
I love him though.
that character's that wrestler is
He's been
milked.
resurrected.
Yeah,
That's
Hey.
a milked wrestler, bro.
Remember they put him on steroids to buck him back
He's
up?
like
He
se-
was at the grocery store
he
looking
was
all
retired at
dead.
one
His
point.
body
He's like
Yeah.
70.
He's not that old.
He's not.
Bruh. I remember he
Undertaker's
came
like-
back with no
He's not
hair.
even 60 yet.
He came back with no hair.
Undertaker
He
thinks
came
like,
back bald. He was a bald taker. He was a bald taker. He came,
Yeah.
bro. Took his head off.
Yeah.
His hair, his everywhere iconic long black hair.
He look like he like Jeepers Creepers.
God.
He like
Oh!
Jeepers Creepers, bro. He like Jeepers Creepers, bro. Yeah, Jeepers Creepers got that hair. He like Jeepers Creepers, bro.
That back was a pack of mini wieners. Bro, his back hair, bro. Like, Taker. What
Like
happened?
Jeepers Creepers, bro.
Taker.
Oh my God, Taker. He came up.
Taker.
Taker. What happened to you?
They done, bro. They rusty,
Good
bro.
Lord.
Goldberg is washed.
Goldberg washed too.
Yeah, man.
But
Oh,
but
man.
he's less washed than Taker.
I don't know. He lost to
Take-
Taker.
All right, Titan Game says War of the Gods Volume 1 to number 4. Just found it, thick boy. All right, I'm going to look into that, bro, and then I'm going to come back and wreck you because it's going to be a dream.
You know what I hate too? When Taker his aura let him beat people, bro. He could. I remember one time he went against Brock Lesnar, beast Brock.
He
Brock
lost
Lesnar.
that fight with the broken hand.
He lost, but he was.
Oh yeah.
I know. No, it's fake, but he giving punches and Brock like, bro, this man's old with no muscle.
Nah,
and Brock taking that, bro.
Now I'm
Are
gonna be
you
honest.
serious?
I think Undertaker and Brock Lesnar matches be a little bit more than fake. Them motherfuckers got a vendetta against each other, man. Cause I remember we saw it when Undertaker went to his UFC fight. He was like, "You want to go? You want to go?" And that wasn't staged. I think their match really was.
Oh.
They got something, you know.
Oh
in that.
when Brock just got beat by Cain Velasquez
I
and
think it
UFC, and then he walked out the octagon, and then he seen Taker.
Yeah.
Taker was like, "Want to go?
Yeah.
You want to do it?"
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah.
And then people were like, "Oh, what was that?" Like, "Oh, that was just some,
Yeah, that's a
whatever
different-
that was, Yeah. They got a little beef.
Yeah, I
with
think it was a
somebody.
little bit. And
That's kind of what
and I-
sparked him to come back to the ring.
And
Yeah.
Undertaker
He was going
Undertaker is
for
one
a
of those a few wrestlers said if this UFC was out when I was young, I would have got into this instead of wrestling. Some of them are hardcore, bro.
I can see him doing good. I can see a
90,
young Taker.
89 to 92.
Yeah,
This shit rock.
Titan. I'm looking at the volume, and I'm looking at the supporting characters, volume 1, and it's got the gods of Olympus and the
Hicks,
gods of
you're
Rome.
right.
So
You're right.
A few of them was
the gods of
fighters
Olympus
in
and the
there.
gods of Rome. There's no Odin there.
And then there's the
I can look at volume 2.
the CM
Keep going,
Punks. That's right. They know Brock
Shamrock, bro.
Brock went to the UFC, and he was a real wrestler in college. Like he was like a triple
Like
A1 or something like that, or something
Like Shelton
he,
Benjamin and
he was a champion. So
Kurt Angle.
so him coming over and if UFC, if you have that wrestling knowledge, that wrestling background, you could make it because if you can hold your opponent down and beat him
Gods of
up,
Asgard, Rome.
that's the quality. CM Punk went to the UFC, and he brought that fake Muay Thai. He brought that slap. The them slap kicks. So we went to UFC.
Bro, this is a War of the Gods comic book, bro. This isn't even
got murdered.
This isn't even Wonder Woman.
Yeah.
This is a War of the Gods titled special edition comic book series.
What happened?
Didn't he? Okay.
Call it, Cap.
This is a War of the Gods comic book.
Oh.
It's not a Wonder
talking
Woman,
about that God of
bro.
War
Yeah,
thing.
it's a War of the Gods comic book. This is,
Okay.
This is DC's version of All the Gods.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not in the mythos of Wonder Woman
Well,
because her mythos is only the gods of Olympus.
all right. So,
Freak. Hold his L.
CM Punk, he got
You
pumped.
got to talk about wrestling? Okay.
You wanna got his shit.
Yeah. No. Didn't he fight? He fought twice or once? I think he.
Tim Fabro says HC3 Booker T is older than Undertaker.
He don't look like it. Ha, sucker.
No, I
You see-
believe it. I believe it.
You see the thing with his brother? Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, CM Punk fought twice.
KD will play tonight.
See, CM
Y'all will
Punk.
get eliminated. That's why if you don't.
CM Punk his first match. Oh man, he got taken down wrestling. Got taken down. It's funny because he came from pro wrestling and then he got smashed by a real wrestler. You know, and that kind of ironic. And then his second fight, I think he lasted a little bit longer, but he got mauled in too. So it's like, bro, these superstars trying to come over to UFC with this fake talent, it ain't popping, bro.
Yeah.
Brock Lesnar did it because
He got the talent.
he was a real wrestler.
Ken Shamrock did it too, man. He was pretty
Ken,
solid.
yeah.
But he went
Ken
from
Shamrock.
UFC to wrestling.
Hmm?
He was a UFC, then he went wrestling.
And then went back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like Ronda.
Ronda.
Yeah.
Ronda,
She's
she doing
destroying them
so
bitches
good
in WWE.
because she has that wrestling background. She has that judo background where she really throws people against their will.
Yeah.
Versus wrestling, she throw people with their will.
Yeah.
They're helping her out
It's
doing
it's
it.
striking. As long as they allow you to punch, wrestlers have no place. If it's a wrestling only or grabbing, then it'll be more balanced. But
Yeah.
until then, wreckage cometh thee.
It's a few wrestlers. Kurt Angle would have did good in the UFC.
No, he would have got boxed up. He would have swole that head.
I don't
All in
know,
that
bro.
neck.
It's true.
I don't know,
He
man.
would have got melted.
He has a big head, so easy target.
And neck. Easy
That's-
grab that neck and make it pop.
bro.
Pop that juicy neck of his.
You can't cripple crossfade a neck like that. It's too close to his head.
Man, he broke his neck. That's why he had that scar. Remember he broke his neck one time in wrestling?
He did. break
Yeah,
his
he
neck.
broke that big fat motherfucker.
That's a fat neck.
All right, anyway,
bro.
we got to move on to the next last topic too. We're gonna do a flash topic that HC3 wanted to talk about, but we'll get there in a moment. So this one is about Loki image. So there was a image released by Disney about the Loki television show. Loki, what's it called? Loki and who? Someone else?
No,
It's just Loki.
Just Loki.
It's just Loki. So let's take a look at the image.
Loki
It's
and the
really
Fab
blurry.
Five.
It's gonna be hard to see, but let's just talk about it, okay? So here it is. That's Kevin Feige on stage showing it in the back. So what we see is Loki walking down the street.
In
See some-
1970
it-
and 80s.
Clearly the 70s.
70s.
Yeah, it's definitely the 70s all in your face.
Is that a gremlin in the back?
You see Jaws up there, right?
Yeah.
See
so
the
it's
Jaws
AS
in theaters?
78.
Yeah, so it's in the 70s. There's obvious time travel going on here. When I look at the picture, I see it's the 70s, Jaws in theaters. It's going to be time travel based. Loki going all through
Really?
time.
How?
Well, he went through time in Endgame. He was going all through time in Endgame. And it looks like he's doing it now. He's in what the freak is Loki doing on Earth in the 70s?
But how is he going through time though?
He has,
He's a god.
Tell me nothing. How is he going through time?
It's
I don't know.
He's got the Tesseracts.
You got the Tesseract, so maybe that could take you anywhere you want. Who
Maybe-
freaking knows?
maybe-
it did.
it-
It took
him up out of there.
It took Red Skull up out of there too.
Yeah. Yeah, Tesseract took him, but it took him somewhere, not a different really time.
Yeah.
But Kodak says, are we going to get the dub tonight? Go Raptors. Getting it done, 2004 Pistons style, all defense. Defense wins championships. Yeah. Golden State's injured too, though. Let's keep it 100. But anyway, what's your take on this, Ronan, looking at the picture and stuff? How you feel about it? About it being, look like it's taking place in back in time. How you feel?
I guess that's a cool itch. I wasn't really checking for it. I don't know how this is going to connect to anything, but, we know the fate of the character. So it's like, well, what else can you kind of do with him? Yeah, he's dead. I mean, apparently, but, You know, again, time travel, I guess, is the only
That
thing
could
that's
change.
going for the show.
That could change though.
But that's the hook. The time
He
travel.
could change that. Yeah,
We gotta
yeah,
find a
yeah.
way to bring him back after we already seen his fate. But I mean, other than that, I don't know. It could be interesting. I'm not really hyped about it or anything.
You're not hyped?
Not really.
Why are you not hyped, bro? Look at the image, my
We've
dude.
seen him in the movies. Kind of. We've seen where he came from. We've seen his ending. We've seen his fate. You know what I'm saying? I checked out.
We didn't really see his fate. We saw him get away at the end of an Endgame. Remember, he got the time traveled out of there.
So
during Winter Soldier time.
Oh, okay. So with in Endgame,
he got away.
It was like a branch off, like he branched off of his own time. Like he made his own timeline thing, right?
Doing his own little thing, yeah.
So maybe
time
this
travel
Loki didn't
opened up all
die.
kind of stuff. So yeah, that's kind of what that's what I said.
He did get choked up by by Thanos.
Right. Oh, that never happened. I forgot. Yeah,
that never happened, bro.
So,
I'm gonna agree with Kid Tyson. He said, "Let this dude die." God damn.
Yeah,
Crystal Black.
I'm good, though.
I'm gonna agree with Crystal Black. Milking.
This is milkage.
We got him in the
bro.
movies. Like we've seen what he's about.
This is certified milkage, bro.
But wait a minute, this might bring some really good production value to Disney Plus. We're gonna see movie characters on Disney streaming. That'll give it a certain panache, a certain respect. In my eyes, seeing TV movie characters be pop up on screen, like look, you see the image right here. We're gonna see him on screen. You know, this is the Loki show. You know, it's the same character that plays Loki. That's gotta look good on streaming, man. Because what's the problem with TV shows? They're not the movies. Mm-hmm. Superman in TV, he ain't Henry Cavill. The Flash,
Agent of Shield.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Exactly. So
I like turtles.
I think that, you know, I'm gonna give this a shot, dude. I'm gonna give this a shot.
See, I prefer that though, because that's kind of his own thing. I like that show.
Agent of Shield
versus this. Yeah, that's his own thing.
I mean, but
there's a lot.
Jody,
that opens up because that kind of expands on the movie verse and stuff too, while still being his own intact thing. It's just smaller scale, but it's gotten bigger over the seasons. Versus a character that we've been following in the movies, it's still restricted and contained. You see what I'm saying? Agents of Shield can go anywhere. You can bring characters in and get rid of characters and take them out.
Yeah, but Agents of Shield is not.
But I want to see.
Why are we watching the show about Loki?
If we're talking about
like
Agents of Shield, I want to see, you know, the heroes and stuff like that. You know, I just want to see the random.
You want to see them on smaller scale. You got.
I do want to see them on smaller.
I do.
I want to see them on smaller scales.
So we don't care for the movies.
I want to see them everywhere.
No, we care for the movies.
Okay. Well, I'm trying to figure out because you said you wanted to see heroes. I'm like, well, aren't you getting that in the movies, or you want them just?
I want them on TV too.
Oh,
like, if you're gonna give me Agent of Shield, when Samuel Jackson showed up on that episode 3, that was like, okay, this works. Now where's Thor?
Yeah.
It's like if they want to give me Agents of Shield, I should get everything. I should just have to hear their names. Oh yeah, Tony Stark's over here, or Thor's is handling over here. I want to see them because if you choose to make this, choose to put everybody in there, and not just have agents. You know,
how hard is it to have him show up in his suit and say a couple lines and go on?
He ain't even in his own movie. How hard is it to just bring a robot with his voice in it?
It's a robot. It's a robot, man.
Literally have him sitting there, drinking a colada and enjoying a beat. Yeah, I'm doing my own thing.
Yeah,
actually on vacation as an actor.
I asked this question because
I like Homecoming.
You asked a question. Why?
No, all right.
Why'd you ask a question?
I asked a question because you guys feel a certain type of way of how they've been treated in the movies. So now you want to bring that same kind of energy and tarnish the show too?
I have an answer.
That's why it's a little separate. That's why I was saying separate. Like, are you fine with how it's been done in the movies, and you want to bring that to the television show? Because that's why I said the television show kind of has its own peak.
I just want to see their face.
Can I answer that? Can I answer that, Ronan?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Looking at the MCU as it is now, I'm gonna miss Loki. I already miss him now because I don't give a freak about what's happening in the future. So give me that Bucky and Falcon show. Give me this Loki because this is the MCU that I used to know that I want to still stay in. I don't want the new stuff, bro. I don't care about the future of Marvel right now until they show me something that's worth caring about. So yeah, this is a way for us to hold on to the past.
So you rather by your logic, you rather just I don't want to say stuck in the past, but just reveal and keep unraveling the past.
Yeah.
Then going into the future where like there's Spider-Man, there's Captain Marvel and stuff like that out there.
I am being 100. Yes.
Hey,
yes.
You know what?
What?
I agree. I'd rather be stuck in the past with new different timelines of my old heroes where there's Cap, maybe Iron Man still flying around, versus the future, and there's the Captain Marvels.
Bro, I'm good. I want to stay.
I want to stay here too.
I don't want to go. Feige, don't make me go to the SJW
I'm happy
MCU.
And hopefully this TV. Hopefully this TV show has the characters, hopefully.
Oh, get your free, grab them real good. Bro.
Go ahead, AC3.
Yeah. Hopefully he is going back in time because when he did the Tesseracts in Endgame, that was 2012, right? Because that was the Avengers Part 1.
Yeah.
So he took it in 2012, and then he left somewhere. But then we see this image, and clearly there's Jaws there. So what? Late 70s, early 80s, maybe.
Yes.
So it's like he went through time somehow. So he's going through time. This show could really do good if they show other heroes. You know what I mean? Like if they. But it also gives me a feel of 2012, him trying to take over the world all over again. Yeah. So I'm kind of afraid that they're going to kind of bite off the Avengers kind of thing, to where like, oh, I'm a god and you guys are regular people, kneel before me and stuff like that, because he had the same thing. He came to Earth with the staff that had the Mind Stone. So he came to Earth with an Infinity Stone. He's on Earth with another Infinity Stone. So I just don't want it to be a rehash story of him trying to take over the world again, and I feel that it might be.
Just don't give me a knee of Thanos talking and a back neck of this fool. I'm gonna watch the show.
He gonna be here, bro.
I'm gonna watch it, and I'm just going to take it for what it is, because I already know it's not gonna be what we think it's gonna be. It's a new world, even though it's a past character, it's still being presented to us in our new world. So in the way MCU, well, like the Loki we know of in the previous films, he ain't the same. Even though if we watch this new one, it's gonna be what it is going on right now. Same message, same everything. It's just that's just how they're gonna do it.
You think?
Is that what they said?
Looks
like this is
just a poster.
This is the past, right?
No.
Just a poster.
There is an article that I have to read.
Snap! We should read that first
to give some more insight. Well, in case we need more insight, this is perfect time to get into it.
Sure.
All right, so it looks like Disney will have their first. We had their first look at the Loki series. So last April, Disney held an Investor Day meeting at which, among other things, the increasingly massive media company officially teased its upcoming streaming service for the first time, dubbed Disney Plus. Okay. Aside from the occasional stray comments, however, very little is known about the upcoming Marvel streaming shows. This is specifically true of Loki, though since Avengers Endgame, audience and critics have begun speculating about where, how, and why the new series might happen. Now, thanks to some official images from the Investor Day at the event that Disney just released, we know what the program's official logo looks like, as well as one important plot detail. As noted by Comic Book, the logo's design is somewhat reminiscent of the typeface of the Journey into Mystery series by Kieran Gillen that featured Kid Loki as the protagonist. This isn't too surprising, as Marvel often made use of actual title designs from the comics for its film adaptations. What is surprising, however, is the concept art depicted behind Marvel Studios president Kevin Feige. It shows Loki, Tom Hiddleston, walking in front of a theater marquee with the word Jaws displayed prominently, as in Steven Spielberg's classic film Jaws, which premiered in 1975. So it looks like the Tesseract-stealing, portal-jumping version of Loki, seen in one of many Endgame's newly created alternate timelines, will be doing a little bit of time traveling. Aside from the briefest of the first looks, however, we still don't know when Loki is set to premiere on Disney Plus. Many reports indicate that the God of Mischief will head to the small screen sometime next year. So one thing's for sure, they talk about time travel. We don't know how they're going to do the time travel, but we know that obviously you're in some time travel stuff. There's many ways he could time travel.
I mean, unless he took the time stone in 2012.
Nah.
As well.
The ancient one got that on lock. Because
Because
then it would debunk. Well, regardless, it's going to debunk everything we know. So.
She gave it to the Hulk.
Yeah, but why would she give it to the God of Mischief? She knows exactly.
No,
who
he probably took it from the Hulk. Like, the time stone was perfectly protected by the ancient one.
The ancient one, yeah.
But she gave it to the Hulk, and Loki could have did some in between that time. I mean, I know I'm reaching, but he could have took it from the Hulk, and I don't know. I'm trying to. Because he's time traveling somehow, and he don't have that power, and the only power that has, they do that is the time stone.
Yeah.
So
let's see what some of the subs are saying. Tim Fabro donated $10. Shout out to Tim Fabro. Thank you very much, my brother. He says, but hold on, isn't that the reason why they had to go further back in time to prevent Loki from taking the stone? So he technically never took it. So he's still dead. No, this is where the whole alternate universes and realities come from. So the Russo brothers and the writers of this Endgame film clearly didn't know what they were doing because they both had two different movies in mind. The Russos thought different reality, and the Russos thought time travel, different times, and the writers thought reality. So, or vice versa. I forgot who was who, but they're confused, and so are we. So Loki did die, but it spawned a new timeline reality for Loki now. So that's what this Loki is. It's a different reality
technically
Loki.
He didn't die because Thanos died from the future.
He died in a different reality.
A different reality, yeah.
That was a different reality. That Loki dead. He died. It happened, but a different reality. It's weird. Renata Dunn. What's up, Renata? $10. Renata Dunn, the MVP of Friday stream on J3 Entertainment, donated $200 on your stream, J3.
Dunn,
Epic,
man.
Renata. Thank you so much.
Beautiful,
She's back to say, hey guys, nothing to add to the topic. This is the first day stream I've been able to catch in a minute.
Hey.
So I just wanted to say hi.
Hey,
Have
girl.
a great week, y'all.
What's up, Renata?
You too, Renata. Have a great work week. I hope you have just as good a work week this week as you did last week. Mm-hmm. That's for sure. Thank you. She was happy.
That's right. That's right.
No, like she was happy.
Tight for facts, bro. Facts.
Freak. I really meant it.
Oh, we know you did.
Oh yeah. Oh, believe it.
Believe that.
Steven Johnson says,
W.
Jay, that anime doesn't have to turn-based battle system. All right, so we're talking about different things. So
he's talking about that game. I was talking about the Final Fantasy.
Yeah, Stevenson is way down in the stream. He needs to catch up. All right, so I'm down for it. I'll give it a chance. That's just where I'm at. I'm gonna give it a chance. Ronan, you giving this a shot?
I'll give it a shot.
You don't like it though?
I don't like it, but I'll give it a shot.
What is it about this that you don't like?
I just want to see new characters.
So you ready for the future?
Yeah. I'm not saying I'm jumping up and down for it, but
Yeah. Are you prepared for what the future is going to give? Do you know what you're asking for?
No. I'm not asking for anything. I just want to see how worse it's going to get.
How worse it's going to
Yeah.
get?
That's where I was going.
Oh, shit, Ronan. All right, freaking HC3
You turn.
Phil.
Yeah. I'm on the same boat with you. I'd rather be stuck in the past and because Loki is a good character. You know, he's a good character, and
he's still a good character.
He was. He did.
This Loki.
Different reality.
So
Okay.
yeah. So I'm hyped because what we had as far as future is not looking too hot. So if I could get more of the OG Avengers, more of the OG villains, Loki.
Don't expect that.
What?
Don't put those high expectations on this. This is literally going to be a story following Loki, and it might reference a couple guys here and there. It might show some Asgard
Thor,
stuff. You might get Thor's mom.
Yeah,
some Heimdall.
Yeah,
might get the extent. You ain't gonna get no Thanos in here, bro. That ain't happening.
Maybe
too much money. Too much money to CGI render that boy.
Too much money for Disney?
Yeah.
Maybe
too much money for Disney to invest in streaming.
Hey.
No.
It could happen, bro.
That's
We can
magic.
see Iron Man here,
Don't
bro.
do that. Don't see.
We can see a Hawkeye.
Free
We can see a Scarlett Johansson.
No.
You underestimate
There-
the power of
Give it
there-
an
like
F
gloves.
now, then.
There
Give it an F.
there is possibilities
Oh God.
in this TV show, bro.
It's not.
Because him jumping through timelines, we can see anybody.
We're gonna see his
I
dad.
like that. You're thinking the
Yeah,
white
a
glove
clip.
mentality.
We're gonna
Those
see-
gloves.
We're gonna see Tony Stark's dad.
Like that hoe.
Most definitely. We're gonna see him. We're gonna see Peggy Carter. We're gonna see people they can pick
Yeah,
up
little side characters.
for a cheap amount of money, bro.
Exactly.
We're not gonna see anybody. We're not people. Bro, this is Agent of Shield, bro.
Benjamin
Trust and
Button.
believe.
I think this will be better than the Agents of Shield on a higher level.
Yes,
Come on, man.
yes,
Come on, bro.
yes.
I'm gonna be
It
honest.
has to
Yes,
be.
I'm gonna
yes,
be
I
honest.
agree.
Oh,
I agree with that.
I'm
There it
is.
gonna be 100
Has
with you,
to.
man. If
It has to be.
I hope it is. Well, we'll see.
if you
Shout
go
out to
on,
Agent of Shield, though.
if you go on what Agent of Shield had became,
Ronan's
Agent
the
of Shield-
savage, guys.
Agent of Shield had the powers. They had all that stuff going on too.
No. You're gonna see quality and production value in this show.
I'm gonna say
I
this.
agree with that.
You're gonna still see your powers, and Loki is not a character you want to really follow around. And if they do, and they do it, and if the show is somewhat of even interesting, he won't be anything like the Loki you think he's gonna be.
He's gonna be the same guy, still the same actor.
I'm just
Which Loki are we talking about?
What are you
bruh,
saying? Like Pet
'Cause there's,
Cemetery?
Like,
there's multiple
no,
realities
like,
now.
I'm telling
Remember?
you, like-
they said it's not the same one.
I'm telling you, like,
But-
let me clear it the best way I
yeah.
can.
The same
Different
person.
No,
Same-
it's
the
already
same person.
confusing. It's already, we got to keep it consistent. It's
It's
confusing.
the
now.
same person, different
Multiple
realities.
realities.
That's right,
No. Multiple
Same person.
Which Loki are we talking about? Because from my assumption, he was dead, but you guys just said he wasn't.
He's dead.
So,
Another one.
He's
So
dead.
This
This is in the
Exactly,
past. This is in the past.
exactly.
You know exactly. This is in the past. This Loki is in the past before he died. It's the same Loki.
oh, it's okay.
How is it the same Loki?
Right.
it's
That's where I'm going.
It's not.
They're going with Loki. He's in the same character. In
But
the
it can't be the
past.
same character.
The same. No.
It's in the past.
when
He
you
took the Tesseracts in 2012.
Time travel ruins everything.
It's the
This
same
is what I'm
Loki.
saying.
If you die in the future, you die in the past, wherever you're at, because you dead. What happened
They
have
went
you
back
seen
in
Jumper?
time.
Looper?
I seen Jumper, not Looper.
You seen Looper?
I seen Jumper,
All
not
right.
Looper.
When young Bruce Willis shot himself in the chest, old Bruce Willis faded
He
away.
went too. Yeah.
because he never existed.
But not in this film. No, I mean, not
True.
Not in Endgame.
Because they messed
True.
it up.
Because
Endgame's
a
special.
case in point,
And game is special.
Nebula.
What you mean, a Nebula?
She shot herself, but she's still alive.
Yeah,
Okay, on to the next mission.
that's the reality.
What?
That's
What happened?
That's the reality part.
Wait. Hey. I said.
Keep
I
going
said-
down that
I
rabbit
said,
hole.
When
Keep going.
she aimed at herself, I'm like, in my head.
I'm about to
Don't
watch
do
it
that.
right away.
Don't do that.
Go off yourself. Yeah.
Don't kill yourself. Don't shoot yourself. Nebula, don't shoot. Okay, let's go. What the heck? So this is the same Loki, bro. He died in what 2017?
2017.
2017?
2018.
So this is 6 years before him dying. So it's still the same Loki.
We assume most likely they're going to tie.
It's not two different Loki. It's the same Loki in
So
different
what
reality.
Get him,
timeline
Ronan.
is this? Like, where is this taking place though? Because his intentions was different. Like his plans were different. It was not all the same. Like through each and every movie. Like he
do you
changed
mean?
after the Dark World and all that. Phase 1, he was completely different.
This show might be about.
Phase 3, he got more lighthearted. When he showed up in Phase 1, like he was a completely different character.
Okay,
So what is his plan now? Like why are we following him now?
That's what I feared. I think his plan.
You crapped on Agents of Shield, but you're repping this.
I think
you crept on
I
Agents
think-
of Shield, but you repping this. Get him, Ronan.
Yeah, tight. Hey, I think his plan is
Oh,
gonna be.
Ronan, you coming with that fire, bro?
Go ahead, bro. No. This dude's like,
That's how I be. Damn,
Bruh, that's how you be.
Really?
I want to hear.
Yes,
go ahead.
on that fire.
Then everybody starts stuttering.
It works.
It works.
That mess works.
Sometimes only on the uninitiated. Powerful agents, the theatricality and deception.
E.
Powerful agents to the
Admirable mistake.
powerful agents to the uninitiated. But we all initiated,
Like I'm saying.
aren't we, Bruce?
So
Members of the League of Shadows.
I mean, Ra's al destiny.
Ra's
Ra's al destiny. That necklace. Shout off the band, man.
Dark Knight Rises is the greatest comic movie ever made.
Facts. But yeah, no. I think he changed his motivations because he got captured in Avengers Part 1. So that's when he changes motivations.
Different reality.
Yeah.
Reality again. I get it.
So
but I'm still confused.
So once he have that Tesseracts, I can see him from his picture. He walking around, and then it's kind of blurry, but it's like he had a smirk on his face. I know it's kind of blurry, but and then people walking by, they probably saying like, hey, what's this guy doing? He's probably got his long green jacket on. I think what I fear is it's gonna be the same stuff. He's gonna try to take over the world again. So that Loki was tight. So if we get that Loki, that could be something.
All right, cool. Because it seems like you're hyped for this. Do we just?
I'm hyped for it, but
do we throw all the information and logic out from the movies to bring this in, or do we just accept that it could be connected?
It is connected to the movies because he did the Tesseracts in Endgame.
Because it seems like they're going back into the past because of what happened in the future with these future movies. Well, why would they do that?
Well,
I don't follow.
I want to say this. I think we're not paying attention to what Loki even stands for. He's part of Thor's mytho. I think this is going to be about bringing Asgard back or some type of preventing Asgard.
Asgard's one with the people now. It's not a place.
Hold on.
Yeah.
Trying to bring Asgard back because he is not one of the people of Earth.
I disagree.
I think it's going to be something like that with he's lost. He might be looking for Odin, somebody to help him bring the pieces back together. I think it's going to be really simple. It's not going to be that far off. Because to take over the world and stuff, obviously he's not going to ever be able to accomplish that, and I can't really base it off of.
Why not? Why not?
Sure about that, Ben?
Why not?
I can't base it off of what Endgame gave us because Endgame.
You have to.
This is 1975, bro. Jaws. This is before any Avengers.
I think the reason I'm saying that is because. If we base it off of what Endgame gave us,
I just got some right now, bro.
It's going to be very confusing, and I think moving forward, Disney does it best with trying to just wipe over when they mess up something and bring something new, and then you're gonna question it, and then we're like, oh, but this is a different reality. So everything we got out of that, I think we can kind of forget it, and I think the whole Asgard thing.
They're banking on it.
The whole Asgard thing is always in every reality. It gets destroyed. So maybe, he's trying to prevent it. Maybe they're trying to make him the bad guy, good guy, so people can watch it. Because if he doesn't have any threats, if there's no Thor to stop him, what's the fun of Loki? He needs his yin and his yang. So he might try to make the good guy, bad guy, or the, the anti-hero out of Loki. So I think it's gonna be. I think it might be really simple on that note. I don't think it'll be that complex.
Just seeing Loki, Enzo TV show is tight, bro, because he has that charisma. He's a very good actor when it comes to this character. Yeah. He can play the crap out of Loki, bro.
Yeah, facts.
And maybe it's just me spitballing, but maybe he went back in time somehow, knowing he'll come into this time frame with the knowledge that. In the future, there will be the Avengers to eventually stop him. So maybe he's going back in time to be before the Avengers. Maybe he's trying to establish his network. Before the Avengers even are assembled.
Build his team up before they come.
Build his power up before the Avengers take him out. So he gonna come back to the Avengers with full power, but. Maybe that's a little bit off because what you said, it's not gonna be no Thanos or no full Avengers gonna be out this TV show. So
that makes sense though.
That makes spitballing.
Well, it's a good spitball. It's a good ball of spit. SSJ K.
I hope we get that.
K. Dot gave us a deuces, man. Shout out to K. Dot.
Stay with the deuces. Stay with the deuces.
He says, Ancient One stated that, quote, if you take an Infinity Stone out of our reality, it creates a branch reality, unquote. The writers who wrote the film said only taking out Infinity Stones create branch realities. Russos and writers contradicted their own time travel. That's true, K-Dot. That is absolutely true. Willie Beeman, $5 donation. Thank you, Willie. We got a special little thing for y'all, and we're going to get out of here. Willie Beeman says, at the very least, we'll probably see Falcon, Vision, Bucky, and Wanda pop up in Loki. Zemo and Sharon Carter as well. I heard Zemo is going to be in one of these. Is it the Bucky and the Bucky one?
Bucky.
Yeah, Zemo's going to be in there. All right, so
That's
yeah.
tight.
All right, so whether you guys know, more details will come out and we'll cover them as it happens.
Facts.
We'll get to it.
Facts.
Have they started filming
I'm gonna
yet?
tell you, this show gonna be weak. I mean, it's gonna be okay, but it's gonna be a sheller with
It's
the
on
movie.
streaming,
because
my dude.
because Shuri's gonna show up, bro. They're gonna go to Wakanda. She's gonna be the only one there. Where the freak is T'Challa at, bro?
Hey, you know
She
what?
Gonna walk up like,
You know what? Seeing
The
Shuri,
real one, huh?
seeing Shuri in Wakanda beats Luke Cage and Jessica Jones and Daredevil, bro.
I'll give you that, but
Facts.
I'm just saying a sheller.
Facts.
I'm just saying a sheller of what the movies are to TV.
I mean, a shell of what the movies are is great to TV.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah, of
funny
course.
as heck.
Yeah, it'll be
Welcome to
passable.
Wakanda. Like, where your brother at, bro? We'll talk to you.
All right, anyway, so that's it for that, man. That's it for that right there. So
So
we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna talk about a Flash topic. That's something that HT3 won. This is brought to you by HT3.
Oh yeah.
Brought to him by someone else.
Yeah.
But go ahead, HT3. Talk about what you wanted. Where you come up with this.
Yeah. So I was watching Jeremy Johns and he was ranking. He was ranking the X-Men movies from worst to best or best to worst. So just ranking them.
Watching the competition.
So I want the panel to rank the X-Men movies from worst to best. I think this should be a quick topic. I mean, because I think we all agree. Like, maybe it's a little bit off, but I think.
Do you want to save it for tomorrow's episode, or do you
I think
want to
so.
hit it now?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think this would be a full topic for tomorrow, bro.
It will.
I think so. Yeah.
It really will.
Yeah.
So
Here we go.
Cliffhanger. Stay tuned next time on Jody's Corner Live, episode 17. We're gonna be ranking the X-Men movies
It's gonna be fire,
from
bro.
best to worst.
It's gonna be fire, bro.
Is it gonna be agreed upon list or is it gonna be a individual list?
It's gonna be very individual.
It has to be because we're never gonna agree.
Not on that one. Yeah.
It's gonna be individual.
Especially
list.
me, because they all.
guys-
It's gonna be individual list.
Yeah.
Solo.
Yeah, I know. See, you
Like,
guys,
oh,
you guys gotta
man.
tune in tomorrow at
Oh,
10 a.m.
man.
Tomorrow at 10 a.m. on Jody's Corner. We
A little
will be-
teaser for
Shout out
tomorrow.
to HC3 for
Teaser.
segueing us out the right way. All right. Thank you guys so very much for watching. Thank you to Rona Jogenji, the special guest this week.
Always. Thank
You're always bringing that fire. Shout out to Rona with the knowledge, man.
Sure.
Shout out to J3 of J3 Entertainment. You can check his channel out.
What up, y'all?
It's on YouTube as we speak, J3 Entertainment. Thank you to my man HT3. Rest in peace, headphone users. I'm sorry.
Rest in peace, baby.
I am Jody
Milky.
Joe. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. Tim Favreau says, Jody be milking this channel. I want original content. Love you guys. Well, Tim Favreau, thank you for showing love. We'll see you guys tomorrow for
Deuces.
Jody's Corner episode 17.
Wah.
We out this thing.
Wah.
All right, deuces.